You were here. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. It's the new year. Just give me a second, okay? I feel like I'm continuously being judged, and I don't care. Is that better? I'm sorry. I was trying to do live on Instagram and everywhere else at the same time, and I was getting judged. So, well, the problem was I couldn't figure out the sound. The sound was coming from two different places. So I apologize. We are here. My fault. I'll figure it out. But I was trying to use the Instagram feature, and apparently that was not for me. So, hello everyone. How are you? We hope you guys are having a very happy Thursday and happy New Year. What have you guys been doing?
Happy New Year! Thank you for being here.
Good night. Oh my goodness. You spilled something here, so I gotta clean it up.
Well, I mean, it was in a panic because you were panicking. 30 seconds.
I was panicking. I was really panicking. I'm like, I don't know what to do. It's too many sounds happening and I can't fix it. Okay. But it's okay now. We are here. Happy Thursday to you guys. We appreciate you joining us on this Talk to Me Thursday. We missed you guys. We very much missed you guys.
Yeah, we would have went live last Thursday, but there was a lot going on in the airport.
Yeah.
So we couldn't do it.
It was not only was a lot going on, we wouldn't have made it anywhere quiet in time. We had a whole TSA thing. So
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It was just a lot going on in the airport. We just couldn't do it.
Yeah. But anyway, nonetheless, we are here. Happy Thursday. And let's see who's here. Miss Carla.
Miss Carla.
Here. Welcome back. We missed you. We hope you had a great holiday and Happy New Year.
And thank you for being a member.
Absolutely. And we have Kristen is here. She says, Happy Thursday. Parker's going to go with everyone in the chat.
Hey, Kristen. Thank you for being here.
She said, Parker fam, honey buns. She used the honey bun emoji. We appreciate you, Kristen.
Thank you for being a member.
Absolutely. We have Keisha here. Hey, Keisha H, how are you?
Hey, Keisha. Thank you for being here. And thank you for being a member. We're 3 for 3.
Yes, and using those Parker emojis. We appreciate you guys. Let's see here. Who else do we have? Kristen and Keisha are speaking to everyone. We appreciate y'all being so hospitable. Kathy B is here.
Thank you for being here.
Hey, happy 2024.
Same to you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a member. That's 4 for 4.
Absolutely.
Go 5 for 5.
Let's do it. See it with
See with
here.
C. Thank you for being here.
She said, hey.
Hey.
Hey, friend.
We're gonna cut up tonight.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
So that's 5 for 5.
All right, let's see who's next. Embarkation Nation. Hello from the Carnival Jubilee.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here. We appreciate it. We hope you are having an amazing time. We appreciate you joining us tonight. Liam's having fun. He said, hey, my favorite Parkers and everyone in the chat, Happy New Year. How was everyone's holiday? How was Orlando?
Orlando was good. I had to work the last 2 days there.
Yeah.
So that kind of sucked. We also had a timeshare. Well, it's not a timeshare.
It's not a timeshare anymore. That's not what they call
those. No, what do they call it?
They call those vacation shares or something. They don't.
We
call
had
it
a vacation time package deal that lasted 3 hours because you go in there and you're like, we're saying no, 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 no. But then the more they come back, then you're like, no, no. And then they come back again.
No.
They come back again. You're like, can we
We
really,
might could do this.
can we really do this?
It might make sense. Just think about how much we travel. You know what? No.
And then one more thing.
One more thing. You know what?
Sorry, no, we're not going to be able to do it. 3 hours.
They pulled out the heavy hitters from the jump too. Like they didn't even wait. You know, they usually go in the nope. They did not go in a little chain. They pulled out the heavy hitters from the jump, and they were trying to pull out all the stops.
Hey, your family. What? Tell me about them. Well, blah blah blah. You know what? Me too. I have this and I have that. So I understand what you guys are. And then what they really hit me with was, sir, I'm an analytical person. I need to go home, run numbers. I can't make this math right now. This guy says, Brandon, Mr. Parker, you can't put a value on vacation. You can't put a value on the time you spend with your family and experiences. Man, if you don't get out of here, I can put a valuation on that. Please get out of here with that. You can miss me with that. You can't put a price on experiences. Yes, sir, I can. Royal Caribbean just did it. So yes, you can put a price on experiences. Get out of here.
Yeah. So needless to say, that took up 3 hours a day. But I will say this. This is the second year we've been there in a row. We usually stay, this is our third land Christmas vacation, our second year at that particular chain of properties in a row. We have an amazing time. That little portion of the time just takes it away from you. But I mean, it is what it is.
Well,
you know what I mean? It is what it is because you get a
evil.
cheap vacation.
It's a necessary evil.
Yeah, I mean, especially over Christmas, like what we would have paid if we had paid out of pocket would have been crazy if we had not done it. But then they get you with that one last thing every time.
We can get it down to this. I was
Yeah.
like, sir. So the way my life is set up, I'm not gonna do this.
Yep, and that's what it was. So, but yeah, outside of that, we had a great vacation. We had we needed it. We definitely needed it to just get away. We had a great time with the girls in the parks, and we just relaxed. It was on relaxed mode, and we had an amazing time. It was a great way to end the year, especially after our last quarter of 2024. It was our last quarter was hard.
It was
so
not great.
Yeah, we you guys, you've been here with us. You know everything that we experienced. It just wasn't great. So we are just glad to have that little time away. But now we're back. So we have just got Disney in the house.
She was over on Instagram.
She was on Instagram.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for being over there. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
She'll figure it out. What am I saying? We. She'll figure it out.
We appreciate you. Let's see here. She said Happy New Year to Keisha H. Hey, Team
Reese Travels, thank you for being here. Thank you for being members. And are we allowed to say
anything? Not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, not yet.
Okay.
Wait. Captions Katt, hello.
Hey, thanks for being here.
We appreciate you.
Thank you for being a member as well.
Absolutely. Thanks, man.
A lot of members in the house, man.
Yeah.
We really appreciate that. And
yes.
And stay tuned. Unless you already had something planned.
No, we've just been on vacation, y'all. We're trying to figure it out as we go.
Stay tuned because we're gonna give out 5 free memberships tonight.
So you too could be a part of the Parker fam. 5 memberships.
Free memberships for 1 month. See how you like us?
1 month trial.
Try us out. Hopefully you stay around.
Well, and this is a month to do it because we'll be on Icon. So you might want it. All right.
Because I get to go around just singing Jaden Smith's song.
Shy Rose here. She said, "Good evening." Parker's gonna go and chat.
Shy Rose, thank you for being here and thank you for being a member.
Absolutely,
as well.
We appreciate you. And for one of our members of the month last year, along with See It With C, Captions Katt, Carla Jackson. Did I miss anybody so far? I don't know, but I'll remember you as I go. What is good, fam? How's everybody doing? First Thursday of the new year. Glad to be back in service one more time. Let's get it. Feeling deep.
Thank y'all for being here. Thank you for being members.
Absolutely.
such a great singing voice Philip has.
I loved it. That was amazing.
2, bro, don't call me out for something that I've been calling you out for a year on. So
just let it go. On the go with YOLO. Thanks for being here, fam. We appreciate you.
Thank
Happy
you for being here.
New Year.
And thank you for being a member as well.
Let's see here. Oh, hey everyone, Happy New Year. Miss Deb is here.
Miss Deb won the MVPs from last year.
Absolutely.
Thank you for being here.
She says, hello, Parker's on the go. Happy New Year to you and everyone in the chat. Happy Thursday with the pink lady.
Thank you for being here, Miss Deb, and thank you for being a member as well.
Catherine's call said, let's hit that like button.
Let's hit that like button.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Kev's a good guy. Why don't you listen to Kev?
Yeah.
Hit that like button.
Yeah. And take a listen to our podcast.
There he goes.
He's barking. Hey there, Team Reese Travel's been following you around all evening. Y'all been everywhere. Team Reese has been all evening. Y'all been like since I've been back, I've literally been doing nothing but working every day, all day. But it's all right. I'm doing it with a purpose so I can relax later. So that's what I'm doing. Keisha Sanders is here. She said, good evening, Parker's Living family, and Happy New Year.
Sam, thank you for being here. Thank you for being a valued member. We appreciate you.
Absolutely. And she was a member of the month last year, too. 77 days until the Parker's on the Go group cruise, and I'm looking at the excursion. Yeah, so we do have 77 more days, and you do still have time, like 2 more days to book. To book without a full, well, either way, it's time to pay it in full anyway, so you might as well go ahead. But come on and join us. Liam is going to be there. We're excited to meet Liam. And we have a few other people that's going to join us. If they have not announced already. I think See It With C has, but she will be there too. So come and join us. We cannot wait to see you guys on that first and last. It is the last one. Parker's going to go, fam. The Parker Fam Group Cruise. It's the only one for this year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because the next cruise is Shay's graduation.
Yeah, your syntax is where you made it seem like it was like the last one.
No. I'm sorry. It's the last Parker Fam Group Cruise for the year because the other ones are other things. So if you want to join us on a Parker Fam Group Cruise, we still have time. There's still cabins left. If you want to book with us, just let us know. Reach out to me, Parker's on the Go 16@gmail.com or booking at infiniteviewstravel.com, which we will get into that in a little bit. Let's see here. Hey, MH family. Thanks for being here.
Thank y'all for being here. Thank you for being members. She's been putting out really good stuff lately.
It's been amazing.
Yeah.
She's been putting out amazing content. So we're excited to see what happens with MH Family in 2024 because we already know they got some big things coming. They already said it, so we are here for it. Phil and D's Travel Spree says, are the Dino Dances coming back for 2024?
Are you going to play me a Nintendo Switch in 2024? Like what is this?
So
this guy.
The Dino Dances were automatic on the other platform that we were using to stream. They were something that automatically popped up, and that's kind of how it got started. Unless I can figure out a way to make it happen, I don't know how to do it because it was integrated in with, if you like something over on Facebook, then it was integrated with that system. Well, they actually stopped all those widgets because it got corrupted somehow, some kind of virus, and they're like, they don't know when it's coming back. So if I can find a way to integrate it, I will. And it may be something as simple as y'all putting a dinosaur in the chat, and then I'll hit a button and it pops up. But if I can figure that out, it'll come back. You'll be all right. You will be all right. Hey, Jen.
Hey, Jen.
How are you?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. And if you guys are not following the Jen Daniel Experience, go ahead over to her YouTube page and follow her. She is not only an amazing content creator and she's a good friend, but she's also my business partner in the Content Creators Roundtable. And you guys should check that out as well. We got some fun things happening in 2024.
Aww.
We do. Captions Katt is using the Spidey.
Hey.
The Spidey emoji.
I have a new Spider-Man service that I will be debuting on the Icon of the Season.
Oh, Oh, it's getting a special debut.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey Marjorie,
Hey,
how
Marjorie.
are you?
Thank you for being here.
Absolutely. She says, keep rocking it 2024. We're trying, y'all. We're trying hard. We got some things planned. We're streamlining things and got some things planned. So let's see here. Beatzilla is here. Happy New Year,
Beatzilla, what's good?
fam.
Thank you for being here.
Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. All right, Keisha says, speaking to everyone, Miss Deb said, I hope the Donald Dance comes back, Phil. I'm going to try to work it out for you, Miss Deb. I got you. I did the same thing with the Hilton Club vacations, but I said no, but got the American Express money, though. And that was a thing, because they were like, well, so they offered us a package to come back this year, which you got like the stay for like a super discounted rate. So that's how we end up coming back, because it's just another opportunity for them to sell it to you again. But they were like, we can give you 100,000 Bonvoy points, or we can give you $500. I know the value of those Bonvoy points. I know how fast $500 goes. I would have liked the $500, but as much as we travel and we use hotel nights, those Bonvoy points were kind of more important, because I'd rather have the Bonvoy points to spend on hotel stays throughout the year than actually paying for hotel stays throughout the year. So we took the 100,000 Bonvoy points.
You got it.
That's what we did. And then if we go back again next year, we'll get another 100,000 for saying no. So is Mr. Parker to you share you time share what?
So after they were done, they like as like friendly and as like personable as they were when they gave the speech. After you say no, they could give 2 squirts of monkey piss about how you feel, and they don't care about you anymore.
My man patted his back. He was like, "Y'all ready to go?"
Yeah, like, bro, I'm sorry, I'm not giving you X amount of dollars a month. Okay, I'm sorry, but you're still a cool guy.
Yeah.
My man was like,
but they preach that whole no hard feelings.
Yeah, no hard feelings.
No hard feelings
So
if you say no.
So why aren't you like
He didn't see us
shaking my hand or like fist bumping me or dapping me up?
Nah, they just disappeared and was like they just sent in the closer. And we was just like, all right, then just give us 100,000 Bonvoy points. We out. The last one we participated in, they held us hostage. They do.
We could have been out of there in 2 hours, but they kept coming back with better offers, and
it was one offer we probably would have taken, but we were committed to saying no.
Yeah.
And we didn't want to, and honestly, and people don't, I think that's how people kind of get trapped into it. It's another mortgage. Like, in the way that they have it set up now, it's not the way it used to be. Like, you have monthly maintenance fees, They have it packaged brilliantly now, but it's still a mortgage. Like, you still are deeding a property. And it's like, that's not what we want to do right now. I could probably take that whole money and try to sweetly convince my husband to get me a RV, and then I don't need you.
Yeah, then they're like, oh, yeah. So, everything's paid into this, but you do have to pay like $1,000 in property in September.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm going to be real. I don't know if I'm going to be able to give you $1,500 in September, right? Like,
I might be on a cruise in September.
Right,
I want to give you that $1,500. So, yeah, it's all like, it's the way they circle back.
And I respect the fact that they have a job, but also, like, you got to be on the other side of this thing, too. Like, he was like, I can't want this more than you.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, you can, because you get money if I say yes.
Yeah.
I lose money.
Yeah.
So it's like, you can want this more than me. You do want this more than me.
Yeah. And not them opening up their Marriott Bonvoy app and showing us how many points they had and how many nights they've stayed. I'm like, sir, you should have that many points. This is what you do.
So look here. I stayed in Puerto Rico. I stayed in Puerto Rico on the beach.
Yeah.
On the beach in one of our 5-star resorts.
Yes.
For nothing.
For nothing. It didn't cost me a thing.
For nothing.
It didn't cost me nothing.
No. I just paid with points.
I already paid for those points.
So you're not convincing me of anything.
Keisha said they were trying to cap their commissions on your vacation time. And why they always set it up on your last day? Let me do it when I get there so I can get you out of the way. Why I can only come on my last day?
And I was also working.
Yeah.
So it was just like, I'm sitting here trying to like, because I have a phone-based job. I have to answer phone calls. So I'm here like, just trying to stay online. Like, trying to be like, yeah. When he walks away, I was like, I got to go take this phone call. He was like, okay, we'll wait. Like, bro, I'm working here. So clearly, where's a disconnect?
I even tried to say no while Brandon was working. I was like, he's not going for it. Anything I could think of, they were just like, well, wait, let me just show him this. I was like, man, please, just we're ready. Like, you told me I only had to give you 90 minutes. It's been 3 hours. Let me go. Shiro said, had a call like that today. Rep wanted me to pay $3,000 for lifetime benefits for a vacation service I have never used. No, thank you. Let the deal expire in 3 days. I'm not pressed. And the fact that you never use it is crazy. That's crazy. Kirsten says, always that one last thing. And that's what, one last thing.
It came from, swear to goodness, it came from like $950 a month to $160 a month.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So why didn't you just offer me the $160 from the beginning?
Because they wanted to get.
I mean, I know why, but it's like,
yeah. But I mean, you might have had a deal if you had showed us that, but you didn't. So now you don't. And then it was like, you ain't even got to pay no money down because what you came with this year, we're gonna apply that. Then we're gonna give you extra $1,000. No money down. You don't have to make your payment first payment for 60 days. I was like, you sound like a car salesman. T-Reed said, you have to ask yourself, is this long conversation worth a free cheap vacation? And usually my answer is yes. It is. We actually went to, funny enough, they had a karaoke night, like was it the second night or the second night? Because we were tired the first night. It was first night. The first night we were there. And we had like an amazing, it was just stuff that we don't usually do, and we did it while we were there, and we had an amazing time. But it was just like, my goodness, man, don't give it to me the first day so I can get it out of the way. I don't want to keep doing that. My deal, they got it down to a reasonable $16,000. I said that's a car. It's true.
Yeah, it's like true. $168 a month. That's a bill. I mean, like, that's just a bill.
Yeah, another bill is basically what it is. Jacqueline Jones is here. She said, Happy New Year, Parker.
Happy New Year. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. C said, outside of the timeshare promo, what was the highlight of your Christmas trip?
Probably Universal on Christmas. Being in a theme park was Christmas is kind of cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
I wore pajamas to the park.
I don't think we were the only one that had that idea.
No,
a lot of people
absolutely
wore pajamas to the park. The wait times were low. Ish. Also, because it was low because everybody was at Disney. Yeah. And we kind of just did what we wanted. So, what I did was the night before we left, we had like Christmas dinner here because like my mom, my sister, my son, they didn't go. So it was just me, Brandon, and the girls. So we had Christmas dinner here on the 23rd. So we cooked and froze everything and took one of those styrofoam throwaway coolers with us. And we packed everything in the cooler and we drove down there. Like we rented a car, drove down there one way. And when we got back from the park, I just warmed up the food and we had Christmas dinner. I didn't have to cook. So it was like the food was already done. And it was a good time. It was like no stress. Not having to worry about like presents and like we made it. This was our Christmas gift to ourselves. We didn't have to stress about a whole lot of stuff. The girls did what they wanted to do. We did what we wanted to do. We had fun in the parks. We had a good time.
I stressed the first day, but that was just because I had fantasy football stuff going on. So I was stressing like that first day. But after that, I was like, because literally from 1 o'clock until about 7, I was on my phone and iPad literally nonstop. Mm-hmm. So like the next day on actually Christmas, I was just like, I'm going to be focused. I'm locked in. So after Sunday, I was pretty locked in.
So we really did like whatever we shared on Instagram, that's all we did. We didn't vlog anything. We really just spent time with the girls and just, had that time with each other. Because it was just such a hard end of the year. I think we all needed that downtime. So We had a great trip. We really did have a great trip. Let's see here. Yolanda Jackson is
Lana,
here.
thank you for being here.
For being here. We appreciate you, fam. Let's see. Keisha, I think Parker will have a great 2024. I hope we do. Thank you. I hope we do. I think we've been through enough this past year. I hope we do. Not cancel membership for the month. That's, you know what, Liam? No. It's fine to share if that's what you were whispering. Oh, it's fine? Okay, she said it's fine.
Oh, yeah, that's what we were.
That is what we're whispering.
Yeah.
So Brandon will share that later since he was whispering it. If you want to, not unless you want to share it now.
Got most people here.
Go ahead.
And who says who's the limit us on how many times we can share this? You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So on Sunday at
yes,
at 6:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5:45 Central Standard. If I have that time wrong, blame my head and not my heart. Damn, I'm pulling Siobhan. Sorry.
I think it was right.
Yes. So at 6:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5:45 Central Time, and 3:45 Pacific, we will be on Sunday Shenanigans with the host, Team Reach Travels, and your favorite couple, and we will be discussing the Reconnecting at Sea group cruise.
Yes. I'm very excited about that.
Everybody, come join. Have all your questions.
Team Reach Travels will have all the answers.
Yes.
But we hope to see you guys at Sunday Shenanigans.
Also, if you have any suggestions or anything that you would want to do on a group cruise, let us know. We're still working out things.
I think we have most of it worked out.
Yeah, we're still working out things. We have some worked out. Still working out some stuff. So yeah, just come by, chop it up, and
hang out with your favorite travel couples.
Yeah, they kind of got that market.
I said your favorite travel couples.
I know, we got to find a different.
Nightbot says, share and like the stream. We appreciate it. On the go with Yellow says, speaking of Icon, I hear they will have the Wizard of Oz Broadway show.
God, how long is that going to be? Like
5.5 hours. They are, and I've already seen some of the set on Facebook, and the set is kind of dope. But I will say this.
Is it the Wiz or Wizard?
No, it's the Wizard of Oz. It is not the Wiz, and you know it's not the Wiz. The length is what I'm concerned about, because when we went to see Mamma Mia, there was not an intermission, I don't think. It was something we went to see with no intermission. It was super long. It was either Mamma Mia or it was Beetlejuice on Norwegian Viva. One of those did not have an intermission, and it was long. So I hope there is at least an intermission.
Really, those are two that I weren't there for.
You weren't there for. I'm sorry. That's why you don't know. I'm sorry. Captain Scott said, Brandon, how do you feel about The Rock returning?
It's complicated my life a little bit. Because I was like 50-50 on sitting out WrestleMania, and now I'm like 60-40 going. But we'll see. He's complicated my life just a little bit.
Yes. And thank you for 47 people being here right now. We appreciate you guys. If you will go ahead and like, stream, and share, we will greatly appreciate that. And go ahead and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and help us get a little bit closer to that goal of 6,000. And we love y'all. Let's see. Happy New Year, Miss Lady D. How are you? Miss Lady D. I'm going to get with you, Miss Lady D. I'm going to get with you.
We're going to do better this year about following.
Yes, I have done a lot of follow-up work, and everything I said I was going to do in the past couple weeks, I have absolutely done it, because last year was just too hectic, and we are following up. So, Miss Lady D, I need to order some embroidered shirts from you. I will be in touch.
Not to mention, we're going to follow up on something that we promised almost 2 years ago, but I guess we'll get to that later.
Oh, yeah, you got to tell me about that. So you got to tell me about that. I don't know. I wish I could take my daughter on Jubilee for her spring break, March 30th. Oh yeah, well, thanks. I didn't know that was 2 years though.
It was like
Was
late.
that really 2
It was
years ago?
late. It was late 2022.
Jeez. Oh, okay. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, I remember now. You're taking your daughter to Jubilee for spring break, March 30th. It would be fun to have you guys. I hope you guys have a good time. We tentatively have Jubilee scheduled for September.
People with Jubilee vlogs are putting up numbers.
They
though.
are. Well, we might have to keep that. Happy New Year. Hope you are doing amazing.
Whoa!
Hey, Cody, thanks for being here. We appreciate you. And thank you for being a part of the Parker fan.
What's up?
Thank you for being a member.
Oh, thank you for being a member. I'm sorry, I zoned out.
Oh, look, Phil practicing his dinosaur drop.
Oh, that's cool. Listening to Phil.
He probably just getting the practice.
Oh, okay, yeah, get that practice. Yeah,
He said that look, Brandon. Leo. So Jess is here. Say Happy New Year, Brody,
Hey.
sis, and Parker fam in the chat.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a member as well.
Absolutely. And Nightbot says, do you hold the best couple title?
Jesus. Okay, Nightbot. Spoiler. Now you go.
Do you hold the best couple title? Join us for the first Love and Marriage show. Our very first Love and Marriage show. It is actually happening. I have the link for the sign up. If you've not seen it already, I have published it on Instagram and Facebook. We would love to have some couples. You don't have to be a YouTube couple. You can just be an everyday couple. It does not matter. We have the option for the first one will be February 15th. And if we get enough signups, we will add additional dates. But we would love to have you guys. If you will go ahead and fill out that sheet, we will get back to you within 10 days and let you guys know. Hopefully, there's enough signups where we got to see who makes the cut. I hope that's the case. And if that's the case, then maybe we'll drop it in the membership and see who they want to see on the first one. What do you think?
Sure. Well, yeah.
Okay. Not? So hopefully you guys sign up. We would love to see you on the Love and Marriage show. But our first one will be February 15th. And we would love to have you.
And we are not participating. We are hosting.
You know, I feel like the hosting duties is a lot on somebody for the first time. So we'll go ahead and see how many signups we get. We'll host the first one. And if it is enough where we have to do multiple shows, maybe we will participate. But I feel like the first one we should do.
Okay. Because I was like, we literally had a conversation like 4 hours ago. You're like,
no, I'm saying I feel like the first one we should host.
Yeah, the first one we're hosting, but like from the subsequent ones, and we should also host.
Okay.
The cruise.
They want us to be in it. They don't want to just have us host.
We literally had a conversation. You're like, you don't see the cruiser right there getting him pulling his spouse up, like getting in love and marriage. No,
because the spouse is not on the ship. Hey Ray, how are you?
Hey C. Is that always the case?
It's not always a cruiser either. It's not always a cruiser either. I'm not messing with you. Keisha want to know how Tiny Cruiser is doing. I saw Tiny Cruiser the other day. She actually spent the weekend here. We had a good time with her. Yolo says smart on the Bonvoy. Yeah, we'll take the points. We're not playing that. We will take the points. We had only 3 comebacks. So wait, y'all only had 3
times they came back.
Yeah.
We had.
Yeah.
I'll say it was 5.
It was a lot. It was It was a lot. It was crazy. Let's see here. Jaretha Parker is here.
Jaretha, thank you for being here.
Thanks for being here, fam. We appreciate you. And Happy New Year. The Z Show Cruise Fun said, good evening, everybody. I'm just trying to recover from the greatest cruise ship of all times, the Carnival Jubilee. Z, we hope you had a good time on the Carnival Jubilee. You still trying to recover?
Carnival, Mardi Gras, Mardi celebration. Jubal.
It was a good time, and they were in Texas, and they said everything is bigger in Texas. So I hope we had a big time in Texas on a Carnival Jubilee.
The Carnival Marty Juba.
Thanks for being here, Z. We appreciate you.
It's the same ship.
Hey, they said it's a little difference. Let's see. Anthony on the move. Hey Anthony, how are you? Here. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. Let's see here. That was a good relaxing vacation. It was. It really was. Thank you. Thank you so much. East Dad is here. He said much respect. Always catch y'all doing work.
Oh, we appreciate you tuning in. We admire that. We appreciate that.
Absolutely. He said, "Woohoo!" Celebrity charging more than double fare for solos. Did y'all hear about? Yes. And it's like you already expect to pay a little bit of an upcharge because you're a solo cruiser, but to pay double is absolutely crazy. And I love them, but that is definitely a flaw they have to work on, because you want to attract solo cruisers and you have solo cabins, but to charge them more than double is crazy. Like it is crazy. It ain't almost crazy. It is crazy. So yeah, no, that's sad. I hope that's something that they can work out, because a cruise line, like we said before, is always something that we never thought we were going to be. Not never thought we were going to be able to do, but we thought it was going to be a while before we could get there. And since we've now gotten to the point where we could cruise them, and we just figured out how to do it, it's sad that we do have friends that may be cruising solo that can't come or won't come because the price is outrageous to actually sell it. So no, that's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Hey Regina, how are you? Thanks for being here, fam. We appreciate you.
Oh, hey Regina, thank you for being here. Oh, thank you for being a member. No, I saw something. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a member.
Someone should have the whiz. When I think of home, I think of a place where.
These naysayers always calling it the wrong time.
And the crazy thing is, it might be important because he only calls when it's important. Oh, I second that. Oh, for the whiz, yeah. Happy New Year, Parkers and Parker fam. Hey, better half of me. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. Miss Lady D got me. She got me. Right, Kristen, about to take my money straight to that island and stop being so greedy. I mean, it shouldn't be. It should not be where you, as one person, have to pay more to cruise than two. I just don't understand why these cruise lines are doing that. But had to look that up. Egregious. Sorry. Outstanding, bad, shocking. I agree on the double solo cost. Yeah, it's crazy. They don't want that one to go. Yes, and that is our link tree where you can find out everything Parker's on the go. I read the article and was immediately disappointed. Their reasoning was to make less. They make less from solo onboard spending than others. The hell they do. I like to spend this. And solo cruises do. And most of the time they're going to buy a drink package. So you're getting more money to me out of solo cruises than you are anybody else.
Solo cruisers spend more money on cruises than I do.
Mm-hmm. Sure do. They sure do.
Oh, see, that was about your spouse being on a cruise ship. Spouses do be on cruise ships.
An empty cabin is worse. I really enjoyed the celebrity cruise I took last year, but now they are pricing me out, and that's sad. Because the empty cabin is worse. I'd rather have somebody in that cabin than being greedy and trying to get more than double the price is crazy. Alicia's here. Hey, how are you? She said, "Is that the new Starbucks Stanley Cup?"
No.
One,
we don't fit the demographic for that. Two, we don't have the patience for that. So,
and three, people are treating them like it's Black Friday and then going online and selling them for like $350, which is crazy.
That part I respect. I mean, I respect the hustle of it all.
Yeah. Let's see here. Philip's middle name is Demetrius.
Can you
We
confirm?
did not leave that in 2023, did we?
Can we confirm or deny that?
I cannot confirm that, no. I cannot confirm that.
Can you deny that, though?
I cannot deny it.
Can't confirm or deny. Okay.
They love sticking it to the solo folks move around with that mess. I actually considering them before that article. Well, it's okay. If you couple up and come on a couples group cruise, you ain't got to worry about it. I really want to do a solo cabin this year too. And I'm gonna tell y'all can I know she's busy right now, but y'all can look up Jen or Sid with C, or Sid Cruiser. They all three, I think, have said that sometimes it's cheaper to go ahead and get a regular price cabin than a solo cabin. That they charge more for those solo cabins, and you get more space in a regular cabin than you do in a solo cabin. So solo cabins might not even be
I think
worth it.
Sig's even done a video on
Yeah,
that.
Sig's done a video on that, but definitely confirm with C or Jen on that. I just said celebrity is not for us solos. Oh, Jen, you did. We just talked about that today, actually. Siobhan Parker, I would pay to see Cruise Kibbutz on the Love and Marriage show.
How much? How much, Marjorie? Let us know.
New studio?
Big Herschel.
Big Hirsch. It's been a while. It's been like this for a while now, but thanks for joining
Appreciate
us.
it. And I need to talk to you and Bryce because I've been having this feeling in my bones about something. I think we need to revive something, but I'll hit you and Bryce up separately.
I think so too. I want to go with Yellow says I might as well pay for a regular cabin. That's been the thing. That's been the thing. It's fire. Thank you. I worked very hard on this studio. I worked very hard for this studio. Thank you so much. Solo cruises have been getting disrespected left and right. I agree.
That way and that way.
Yep, I agree. They are not on my poopy list. I hope they reconsider. I hope they reconsider too, because I don't want you to be on. Don't have them on your list. Anthony on the Move said, does anybody know when Royal might open booking for New England, Canada 2025? It should, Anthony, already be open. They were talking about opening that at the end of 2023. So it should already be open. But Brandon is double checking that for us now.
Still high the Royal Caribbean offer a gift card.
Sing, Liam. Let's see here. I plan to say that publicly soon. Oh, you gonna say it? I had high hopes for them. I just cussed about we didn't spend as much because y'all did. I know y'all did. I know y'all spent more money than we did for sure. Yes, I got in trouble several times coming off a solo cruise. My husband, you spent more than the three of us together. Me. I know that's right. I wanted to tag them when I saw the article on the Melon at Sea group, but I didn't let my intrusive thoughts win. Hey, sometimes you gotta let them know.
Sometimes, as we've learned from a certain interview, sometimes you gotta let the chopper sing.
We'll be talking about that. Well, I won't be back until find my man in the retreat. Well, how you gonna find him in a retreat if you don't go back? You gotta go to the retreat to find him. Yep, Prima. Sorry, go ahead.
Can you press the chicken over there?
Yep, Prima. It was cheaper to get a balcony over a solo cabin, a cruise cabin that looked like a closet. See, you just gotta know how to navigate these cruise streets. I'm trying to tell you.
Not these cruise streets.
Yep. I saw Sig's Virgin solo cabin. And I think her goal was just to try to look at solo cabins and like try to showcase them for people, which is awesome. So you can actually see what you're getting, but also make sure, if you are booking a cruise or booking through a travel agent, they compare the price. Because sometimes those solo cabins just is not worth it.
So for 2025 they have January, February, March, and April for the Canadian New England cruises.
So they'll probably drop the rest of the year, probably about March or April. They'll probably drop it. They'll probably drop it pretty soon. They don't, yeah, because these cruises are selling out. So, well, is my cruise boo in that chat?
In the chat.
What cruise boo? Where are you? Kristen, get a cruise boo. When is the Parker speed dating show? I'm trying to come on a couples cruise. Hey, if we get sign-ups for it now, I will host one. I like to be in people's business. I like to be in people's business. So if y'all want a speed dating show, we can make it work. We just gotta have enough people sign up for it. Brandon trying to get his icon money back.
I'm sorry. I'm dealing with a Charlie horse in my neck, which is why I'm acting like this.
Where? Right here?
Right here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm sorry, let it go. I did a solo cabin on NCL. I enjoyed it, but probably could have gotten a balcony for the price. However, I wanted to experience it and the solo lounge. So the cabin that we did on the Viva might as well have been a solo cabin. And it was like a family inside. You guys, we'll talk about it in the vlog, but that was just, yeah. That was not. Thank you, Kristen, for the excuse to use the poop emoji. Thank you, Kristen, for the excellent use of it. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I wouldn't be so.
Thank
Be a little more subtle about it.
I appreciate you. By February, Royal Caribbean should have all sailings posted for 2025. Yes.
Yeah.
See it with C. Got to be creative. You know I curse like a sailor. No pun intended.
I also curse quite a bit.
Anthony on the move. Royal Caribbean, New England, Canada booking season open February 12th, 2024. There you go. Not the chopper. Hit the strap.
Hey.
It got real dangerous in that chat, and it did. It got real dangerous. Hopefully, as NCL rolls out more solo cabins, the other lines will adjust pricing. I'm still trying to figure out NCL. I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
I also have noticed other cruise lines don't give a F about what other cruise lines are doing. Take Royal Caribbean, for example.
Right.
We're going to charge, 6 months paid for a cruise.
Right.
They haven't adjusted that yet.
Thanks. I'm looking at September through October for New England. October is a great time for it. It was cold, but we had a good time.
If you don't mind that.
Yeah, we had a good time. We enjoyed that. So I don't know if I would do it again for Royal, but yeah. C said, I love mess. We know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chris said, I'm here for the Parker speed dating. Did y'all hear that? I'm trying to tell you, we get enough interest, but we got to find the people. I don't want to be a bunch of ladies and no guys. Let's see. Shiro just wrecked somebody.
A word? I ain't see it. I'm not probably crucified. I kind of want to see what the deleted message was.
I wrenched him. It's here. You can see it. Maybe not.
Yeah, don't go back up here. You're just confuse yourself.
Don't judge me. We need a Parker's dating challenge. Something. Oh, listen, y'all don't. I got an idea for it. You don't have to call me out. See, there's a time and a place for everything. Royal Caribbean is crazy with the inaugural pricing. Don't get Brandon started.
This is our last one for the foreseeable future until these Emmy effing cruises, these inaugurals get 2 racks. Y'all got to come under $2 grand for us to get on an inaugural.
No, it's crazy. Because, like I said, anytime as much as it was for the icon, for the wonder. I can't. No, I just can't.
Y'all gotta come. It's gotta be a little under $2,000.
Who is signing up for the speed dating? Oh wait, Liam must be the first guy throwing his hat in the ring. Hold on down. Hold on down. Hold. Okay. All right.
You're a clown.
As she should have. Hey, we'll make the speed dating happen. I told you and Brandon have the magic, and the demand is always and highly there. Thank you, Margaret.
We got the magic.
We got the magic. Thank you, Margaret. We all want to come on the cruise. And, that's why y'all just want to come on the cruise. I mean, we can. Y'all know my mind. Don't give me ideas. I love a good wrenching.
Like a washcloth? Like a rag?
Not a wrench. I said they will never get me on one again. Will never.
They won't get us ever again in the foreseeable future.
Yeah, it's gonna be a minute. Hey, Cruise Nuts, how are you? Thanks for being here. Let's see here. I'm gonna need my coin for proposing this speed dating. It said, "I'm the man." Hey, you can be the first contestant.
2024 charge for your services.
Because yesterday's price is not today's price. Charge for your services. I'm charging for mine.
If you owe me $10,
I ain't collecting $9.
You ain't paying me $9.
I need all 10 of them dollars. For sure. I mean, if he's a good guy, I will probably want to hold on to him past the cruise.
Hey now.
Hey now. You have free admission at least. Oh yeah, you gonna get free admission. You'll get free admission for sure. I ain't gonna charge you, friend.
Free admission.
Together we travel. Hey, how are you?
Here.
Thanks for being here. Single people book couples cruises and get matched up in rooms at random.
Yeah, we ain't running no brothel here. Like,
what she said, wait a minute. What are you doing?
What was the Gunsmoke ladies? From King of the Hill last night. What was the Gunsmoke?
Dang.
If you know the Gunsmoke lady of the night, please let us know. But we're not running a brothel.
No,
here.
we're not doing that. We hope it's for couples who want a real connection or have a real connection. We don't mind doing the speed dating part, but y'all got to do the rest. We're not setting up no Love Jones situation or we're not doing that. Y'all do what y'all do. Marjorie claimed you leave him a couple of weeks ago. And she did. She sure did. Marjorie already got her dibs in, so I don't know what the rest of y'all gonna do, because Liam right now the only single guy in the chat. Parkers After Dark, for real. Listen, hey, we'll set up a private link. Anybody want to join? Miss Kitty, that's exactly what it was. Chris is Liam, you carry yourself too fast. Liam say, hey, I got options. He might be the only one that got options, but I got options. Liam said, right now it's 4-1. Why the world? It ain't even 8 p.m. yet. Y'all don't make Keisha leave early, because y'all know she'll dip out. I can already tell After Dark is going to be out of pocket, and it is.
It should be.
It is.
If we get the same cast of characters and some of the characters that we have from a certain group chat, yeah.
Liam, what's your odds in this game? You seem like you the front runner.
Yeah.
Liam said it's not him somewhere.
I don't have single friends either, so.
No, we just married off the last of his single friends, so we ain't got nobody to invite. All my single friends in the chat. So, y'all better listen. Y'all better send out the hootie. I put it up. Y'all send out the hootie. Let's see here. Liam, tell your single friends to come on in the room. Come on.
You mean this chat room, right?
Yeah. Come on in the chat. Yeah. Liam. I know you got that CB radio going. Now it's 8 o'clock somewhere.
I'm not gonna get us on this the Carnival Paradise from the cruise.
I would definitely book Royal Caribbean if I had a roommate, Liam. She forgot to put Liam behind it.
Oh, right.
Anthony said, not the sneaky league game.
Man, if I could say something, I would, but I can't about your.
You cannot. You cannot. But that could be an after dark sneaky league games. Huh.
What does that even mean?
Sneaky league games. Listen, hear me out. I mean, that could be a singles game dating show, right? But we can have it after dark, and you have to have the link to get into the chat, and then we will host a singles dating game show.
Yes.
And you got to have
single people.
Yes, we got to have single people, but like Jen said, we do have to have charged admission because we got to know who real about it. Because you ain't gonna just be showing up and spamming the chat. If you really real about it, you'll pay the price.
We're about to get something. Want it. Y'all gonna have to be doing a lot of wrenching.
But hey, it's after dark and it's private. It ain't open to the public, so they go. Yeah, it's gonna be devious.
What the hell was that?
It ain't not a private. All right, hold on. Let's see. Keisha said, "You's a funny fellow, Leo." Leo said, "I don't have many friends." I feel you, Leo. That's why I said all my friends in the chat. I feel you. More guaranteed cruise commissions for the Parkers. Listen, we're just trying to make it so we can keep showing you guys this great content. So anyway, we can get us what we need to get y'all what y'all need. We're trying to get there. Link to the sneaky link. I see what you did with that. I'm feeling the sneaky link. I'm trying to tell y'all. I think it's a good idea. I think, and we better do it because y'all know the watchers is watching. Somebody gonna do it if we don't.
What will be the other version of this? Like the hookup line.
Not the hookup line. I would pay just to be a bystander.
And the password's gonna be WYD.
No, our password gonna be the draw stall. Don't we be going through it. That sounds like so much fun. I think it's a good idea. I really think it's a good idea. Don't listen.
Please, God.
Leo says sneaky link. Now that's a little too far. That's just a name of it. That's just a name of it. It ain't got to be, you ain't got to make it a sneaky link. Anthony said the Hunger Games or the Thirst Traps. I hope it's not neither one.
Well, it's setting up for very thirst trap.
It kind of is. I'll be the Vanna White for the show, not her turning the cards. Come on, Vanna. Not about you, get on my nerves. Not the Parker's party line.
This is getting real out of pocket.
It's 8 o'clock, Keisha. I'll babysit while grown-ups be out sneaking and linking.
I'm not going to be involved in this. I'll let my messy wife get involved in this.
Oh, my goodness. Ooh, I got a co-hosting line in mind already. Not the after dark holding this bling. Oh!
Jesus. It's your humble servant, isn't it? I ain't got very little to do with this.
Not GTD. Brandon, did you say hookup line?
Did not say.
Oh, Brandon did not say hookup line. Sorry.
Yeah, that would be the alternative version.
It'll be the other side.
Yes. If you understand what we're saying.
Let's see. This chat pack. It must be after dark time, but be sure to hit that thumbs up. Thank you, Fred. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Well, it's 8 o'clock somewhere, as they said. You want to do this or you want to wait till 9 o'clock? The members.
Oh, we do it now since 8 o'clock.
Okay. 8 o'clock.
And then we'll talk about, speaking of sneaky links and foolishness and all that, we'll talk about the World Cruise and the drama on the World Cruise after this.
All right. So 5 lucky viewers will get a 1-month free membership to Parkers on the Go, and you will have backstage, behind the scenes information when it comes to Icon of the Seat. Ready, drum roll? Drum roll. And the gifting is beginning. You could be the lucky recipients of. You have to allow it. So you gotta allow yourself to receive the gift. So who we got? Marjorie.
Oh, hooray!
Iris. Hey, Iris, how
Hey.
are you? And if you hadn't commented, this just told on you that you're in the chat.
Hey, let's go, people who ain't commented, let's go and get in this.
Nation on deck with CB, Lisa Jameson. The chat just told on y'all.
Let's
y'all
go.
need to be commenting.
Let's talk about it.
Congratulations. Thank you guys for being one of the first 5 people to receive a free 1-month membership to Park on the Go.
And thank you for being here, because if you weren't here, you wouldn't have had a chance.
That's
so
right.
we appreciate you.
And guess what happened?
Oh.
On the Go with Yellow just gifted people 5 more memberships. So who else do we have? Let's see. Controversial Cruising got a month. Tina Drake. Hey, Tina. Beatzilla. G-Fox.
G-Fox, what's good?
Damien and Quandra. Congratulations. 5 more people. That means 10 memberships for the month of January. Sorry. Leave me alone.
No, I can't leave you alone. Remember, it's a common courtesy thing.
Yes, it is. I appreciate you. Congratulations to you all. And
congratulations!
we are excited to have you guys on a part of the Parker fam for the month. We hope you guys stay on for another month, and we appreciate you, and we hope you enjoy the membership. We are being more dedicated to what we are doing this year, so you guys are going to see a lot of things coming your way, and thank you guys so much for being here in the chat. Thank you so much. Let's see. Not how about an upgraded membership?
I don't know how to do that.
Liam said congrats. See, everybody, we appreciate y'all. I'll match that. Thank you, YOLO. We appreciate that. We appreciate you matching that.
Absolutely.
That's amazing, and that's very special. But yeah, y'all look, don't hang out in the backgrounds. Y'all come and kick it with us. We like to cut up.
Especially G-Fox. Yeet. That's what you forgot.
That's what I asked you.
I forgot.
I want it in there.
That's what she said.
Beautiful bush babies getting gifted. Yeah.
Wait a minute now, Keisha. Keisha, I need you to reread that.
We're excited to have you guys. Welcome. Let's see here. Thank you, Big Zilla. We appreciate you being here. I can't wait to blow it up.
Yeah.
Blow up the algorithm. We appreciate you. She said pause.
For real.
Y'all better stay members too. Don't just be trying to be nosy. See, listen, Phil, my man, 100 grand. I appreciate that. Thank y'all so much.
Phil's one of the.
I rock with y'all.
Phil's one of the good ones.
Oh, now you're a good one. Huh? Now you're a good one, Phil. Thank you, YOLO. We appreciate you so much. That was amazing. It's certainly something you did not have to do, but we appreciate it, and we appreciate everyone's support for the channel. We appreciate you all being here, and y'all hold on now. Parkers, we're about to do some things this year. So let's see. Can you be my great sister? Phil ain't playing. Phil said, "Show up." So, you want to talk about the World Cruise?
First thing on the World Cruise, they're running out of wine.
They are running out of wine.
They ran through not 3 cases. They ran through 3 pallets of red wine. This particular one. So they're running out of wine on this cruise, and if you don't get those people their wine, things are gonna get out of hand.
Yes. Quickly.
Very.
Especially people that got a drink package.
That and it's just like, what else is it to do other than drink? Really? So
Running out of wine is crazy. You would think they would have stuff set up at each port to restock and replenish, but the wine is crazy. Yeah. Let's see here. It's moving so fast. Sorry.
No.
Okay, here we go. Kiki said, it took me way too many seconds to figure out Bush Babies. I see what you did there, Keisha. Not bring them out, bring them out. There's nothing wrong with being voyeurs. There's nothing wrong with it, but we like to see who's front and center here.
We like to interact with people.
We do.
Don't get us wrong. We do appreciate everybody watching.
Absolutely.
So if you don't want to comment, I know we understand that people are maybe cooking dinner or working or editing. So people are doing stuff while having it on the background. You can't comment, so we do understand.
Yes. C said unacceptable. Yeah, you can't run out of wine. No way. Let me off at the next port. How they stop at a new port every few days, and that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, why wouldn't you have already set up to replenish the things that are running out? Because listen, don't run out of French toast or something. People gonna be mad. I want to go with yellow. Thank you so much. Peace and blessings to you and yours. Absolutely. Then the 12th floor flooded. Yes, then it flooded. First of all, you want to do a world cruise. Try to do it on a ship that
you did it on the Serenade of the Seas.
Do it on a ship that's gonna make it 9 months.
It might as well be the geriatric of the sea. Like, okay, so let's find out how old Serenade of the Seas is and why you would do that. I guess that's the only ship they could spare for 9 months. That's the only ship they could spare for 9 months. Okay, 2003.
It was built in 2003?
Yes.
Yeah, no. That's a 20-year-old ship. That's crazy. Yeah, no. Let's see here. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Just drink cocktails.
But some people really like wine.
Yeah. I mean, some people just can't handle liquor. The folks drinking that much to tolerate people. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, my good sister that's up there, and if y'all don't follow her, I can't think of her name, but she's one of the few sisters that is on that ship. If y'all go over to Instagram, you will find her. Just search TikTok.
It was the one from earlier?
Yeah. Just search World Cruise. She said she tired of y'all asking her if she to help. And then, or the entertainment. And then when she says no, they're like, oh, you must be an entrepreneur of some sorts. How, like, basically, how can you afford to be on this cruise?
How dare you with your color, skin, and hair?
What we're not about to do. What we're not about to do is assume that because I'm on this ship, I'm the help. But remember, when we were on Enchantment of the Seas.
This is true.
When we were on Enchantment of the Seas, they said, are y'all going to play later? What? Y'all part of the show, right? Are you going to play later?
No, you missed me with that.
It took everything in me. I'm like, no, ma'am. We don't work here. Everything in me. Not to lose my cool. I did good. I'm proud of myself, but don't ask me. You asking me, am I to help? Like, that's a problem for me.
That's real 1910-ish.
I like variety and need wine and booze. I know that's right. And the World Cruise got flooded too. Yep. I think I heard all drinks were included, so I can see how that happened. No, all drinks were not included. People brought drink packages.
And I found out.
That's how they bundled it. They bundled it as a package.
And I found out that people have to buy internet because their kids. There are kids up there, and they're being homeschooled, so they have to buy internet. So how much was the internet? You know, like
people are paying at a minimum $60,000 a person for an interior cabin.
Yeah, so $61,000.
I know a couple on there. I need to message her tonight. Oh, Yeah, is that the girl that keep asking if she part of the help? No, you can't.
And like I saw something like the woman threw her husband's wet clothes out into the hall because she was like, I can't be here with him in this cramped room for 9 months. Like,
You
what?
should have thought about that before you booked the 9-month cruise. You knew you didn't like that man before you got on that ship.
Some people coming off that cruise divorced.
You knew how that man lived before you got on that ship. You knew he liked to leave his wet clothes all over the floor. Y'all married. You gonna get on a cruise ship and like, I getting there. Girl, you knew that man left his drawers on the floor before y'all got on that ship. Now all of a sudden you got a problem. You can't do it for 9 months. So I told y'all to book an interior cabin. You know that he needed to air dry his clothes out on the balcony. You should.
You're a clown.
But you know, like, why would you do that? You already know. When the wine ran dry, all bets were off.
Right, like
Yeah.
it's gonna be. I think somebody said earlier, it's gonna be the Hunger Games for real.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna send one nominee from each room, and they're just gonna fight it out.
I'm gonna tell
What
you.
is one tribute from each room?
One tribute, not Brandy. I think that is her name, Brandy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that is her name. Oh, I saw her TikTok. Yeah, sis was like, first of all, don't be asking me about the help. Even Roy Cruise staff were mislabeling her as a worker. The staff, now y'all know that woman didn't work there. Y'all had a whole gala before this cruise took off. You mean it? That now see. Hey, Parker's gonna go and chat. It is the 15-time Meeting Award winner. You gonna bring me my prize. We having a Reconnecting at Sea group cruise, making a special guest presentation on. Where they gonna be at? Team Reese Travels Sunday Shenanigans, and I make my own salad dressing. Now I eat that stuff. Your favorite couples in the building. That's why Keith said when we was on the she said she made her own salad dressing. See, Keith said she made her own salad dressing. We appreciate y'all, fam. Thanks for being here. Y'all know sometimes I get. What is the racial profile? What in the racial profile this go on? I mean, for me, when it happened to us, I was like, and I don't know if y'all remember that vlog. We were literally, maybe because we had on matching shirts. I don't know. But the fact that you gonna ask, and it literally had a YouTube logo on it, the fact that you asked us where we're gonna perform, that we were already the minority on that ship. It might have been 5 of us on that whole cruise. And then for you to label us like that, you shouldn't even have made that assumption. But for her, I paid too much money for you to be asking me, am I to help? That's way too much money to be on a ship for 9 months for you to be asking me, am I to help? Now, you ain't about to do that. You're not about to do that.
Oh, thank you for being members.
Yes, thank you guys. Yes, the help or a worker. Either way. You
she was saying what would we call?
Oh no, we were asked if we were going to perform entertainment. Yeah. If we were entertainment, yeah, that's what we were asked. And the help can always serve a nice chocolate pie. And can. Did you watch the movie?
What?
The Help.
No.
So
some okay. Now I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I got it.
Okay. The drinks and internet were included in the price. They built it in. Yeah, they built it into the price. Yeah. How much is that drink package? What, a 9-month drink package? Heck no. And that's the thing, like, it's built in with the price. So if you don't drink, I'm sure that saves you money. But who won't spend 9 months on a cruise buying drink for drink? I'm not about to do that. Make sure y'all hit that like and share button. We appreciate you. 9 months, babies can be born on there. That's the other thing they were saying. They wait to see how many babies will either come out to play or like, well, at least you can get off. But then again, that's a dangerous game to play too, because what if your baby born while you in another country? Then you got a whole nother set of.
Do you think there's going to be somebody on that cruise that leaves their spouse for another person on that cruise?
Yep. There's going to be at least one. It's going to be some love triangles happening, and it's going to be some divorces when we get back to land, and it's going to be some new setups. Vivian said they paid $80K per person. Can you get it out?
PP per person?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
For the serenade of the seas.
I mean, the experience.
Because we all know you can't put a price on experience. You can't put a price on experiences. I can't want this more than you want it. We can't put a price on experiences, Brandon. So 160 grand, I can't put a price on that. It's just the experience, right?
That's the experience.
Get out of here.
Miss Desert, that's too late. Deal with it in 9 months.
But they're also saying, like, people at first they started off like you have to do the 9 months. Then it changed to you can do like 2 months? You can do it in increments.
Yeah, like there's a 2 months, there's a 3 month. Yeah, so what happened was the whole 9 month cruise did not sell the way they thought it was going to sell. So to try to recoup some of the expenses that they spent on this cruise, they started selling them in segments. And the people that spent the entire money for the entire 9 months got mad because they could have just brought segments instead of doing the whole 9 months. Also, there's a lot of people on the cruise that don't understand how loyalty statuses work. So they're upset because they're getting treated differently than people who got status. Well, when you're loyal to a cruise line, of course you're going to have status. Of course you're going to have special captain's dinners and drinks and all these little things. But if you're not loyal to that cruise line and you don't have that status, you're not going to get that thing. People don't understand that. So you got, like, within the first week, people were mad about that. Amongst the multiple other things that have been happening. So, and I think it was something about pineapples.
The lady was just kind of trolling.
Yeah. So basically, she's trolling people with pineapples.
Yeah.
Jen, they got a discount for purchasing before the sale, so it wasn't as high. And you know they ain't giving as much of a discount.
10%? Don't come to me talking about a 10% discount, bro.
And I don't spend $80,000.
This is just in general life. When you say, "Oh, you get a 10%," that's not a discount. We're not talking about like a discount until we start getting to 20%. Don't talk to me ever about a 10% discount. That's not don't ever say that to me.
Not air dry. She knew her husband liked to leave his wet clothes on the floor. I'm sorry, she did. Many particularly the men don't seem to be baby making age.
From what I understand about men can make babies at any time. See, did you skip that part of health?
They can. That's where trust fund babies come from. Not one tribute from each mustard station. Not the mustard station.
Yeah. Hey, we all gotta we gotta survive.
Not 10%.
10%, bro. You can get out of here.
What up, people? Happy New Year.
Hey, Kevin Watkins is here. Appreciate you being here.
We appreciate you, fam. Thanks for being here. I love it. You can imagine. Can you imagine? That'd be crazy.
I kind of want to see that now.
Hey, Sugar.
Hey, Sugar. Thanks
How
for being
doing?
here.
Thanks for being here. Long time no see. Happy New Year. See, I couldn't imagine being on a ship with Tiny Cruz for 9 months. She would need her own cabin.
That's when you would nominate her as a tribute.
She would win. Y'all, she will win. If y'all on a cruise ship with Tiny Cruiser and they got 100 games, go ahead and bow out.
Because I can't remember. Was there an age limit? What was the age?
For the Hunger Games?
Yeah.
Wasn't it like 12 or something like that?
Oh.
I don't even know if it was really an age limit.
I felt like I saw like some 8-year-olds in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if it was really an age limit.
Who read the books? C. Reads.
Reads, yeah.
Yeah. See, what was the minimum age for the Hunger Games?
Kristen, Minnie don't burn no chicken. I know that's right. She said, Minnie did not burn no. Minnie don't burn no chicken. Tiny Cruiser would be banned from the kids' club.
That's it.
That is the truth. That is the
That
truth.
is pretty much guaranteed. Love her to death, but
there will be at least 2 affairs. Somebody going to get caught tipping out on the wrong cabin. And it's like, I don't think people think about it like this. If you're on a cruise for 9 months, you're literally in a tiny community. It's literally like when you're growing up in a tiny community, everybody know everybody. So it ain't like you in a hall or you on a floor or a deck and everybody don't know who their neighbor is on that particular deck. If I see you coming out of that cabin and I know you on deck 12 and you supposed to be and you down here on deck 8, it's a problem. And I'm going to tell because I know you. The whispers is going to start happening.
One, who has the highest infection rate? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Who has the highest infection rate? It's the demographic on that cruise. 2, it's like being in a giant dorm room for 9 months.
Yeah.
And I've been in a dorm room for 9 months. So stuff gets going to get wild because people can't turn into children. So
let's see. It's good to see more people of color on that cruise. It is, but I'm gonna need them to leave them alone.
I'm also afraid for those people.
It should have been on the Oasis or Icon class, so they have more stuff to do. It should have been on it should have been on a different class of ship. But I feel like it's not because they had a hard enough time filling up the ship they had. So I can understand why, but they should have picked a different.
Well, what comes first, the chicken or the egg? Did they have trouble because it was a trash ship? Because that had factored in.
That may be the case. I could spend 9 months on Wonder of the Seas if I had to do it.
Not in an interior cabin, though.
Not in an interior cabin.
We'll be werewolves because no sunlight. Like
we won't know when to wake up.
Twilight.
This cruise is a good candidate for all my cruisers. We just need a live feed to watch the.
That's what somebody was saying on TikTok. Like we need like
somebody needs some cameras up there.
There's some like obviously not people's bedrooms, but in service areas.
Yeah.
Like,
all my cruisers.
Bro, can you like the casino? Can you imagine how much somebody's spending at a casino for 9 months?
Crazy. We all need to walk on Icon in chef's jackets. Hey, Castaways, what up, though? Thanks for being here, fam. We appreciate you. And I agree. I need my money back. I need my money back. They needed a smaller ship to accommodate all the ports and locks.
I get it. And logic be dogged on.
We're just talking about how.
Don't let logic get in the way
of a good time.
Yeah, good story.
Well, women can't sail past 23 weeks pregnant. So are they just putting women off the ship at a certain point or making BC a requirement? I want to know more about these pregnancy.
Yeah, I don't think you can make birth control a requirement.
No, they leave at 20. They have to get off the ship if they end up pregnant.
Yeah.
But it's not like you can't, like nobody's going to find out. First of all, it's such a small, like we said, a small ship. It's a community now.
What are you going to have?
And you got to go to medical. And medical, like you're not going to hide it. Like
you going to have a baby in that tube of a shower?
No, ain't nobody doing that. I'm going home. I'm going home.
You going to go to the pool and have a birth in the pool?
I wonder if they. Oh,
in the jacuzzi.
That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. I can't even think about what's good. Now I wonder if they have a clause in there saying that if somebody did end up pregnant, would they get a portion of their money back or something like that? One life to live, one cruise to live. These are the cruise of our lives. as the cruiser's turn. Now y'all come know.
Bro, it's so much of a soap opera because you know some. It is funny when it's like older people like getting into the drama. That's gonna be hilarious. That's gonna be hilarious.
She said, "Ain't no Black Friday deals on a 9-month drink package."
That is probably true.
I know who you can ask, Phil.
What's going on here?
What happens when you're 23 weeks?
Oh!
Phil said, "Who?"
Phil.
You know who.
A B C D E F G H.
I know they can, but who wants that? What they used to say back in the day?
Dirty old men.
Will get worms.
Where was that at?
I don't know. I saw it in a movie. You gonna get worms. You gonna get worms. No.
Because at this point, I'm 60 years old. Why am I gonna bother with the things?
Because you ain't invincible. Liam said I thought it was 13 for the Hunger Games.
Oh, was it 13? Okay, all right.
We are not putting Tiny Cruiser as tribute for MSC Buffet War. She ain't eating that no way. I don't even blame her. Rue was 12, and I believe she was the youngest. This is why I thought she was 12.
Right.
Yeah.
We can talk about everything.
See, that's one cruise addicted chick with no job and bad credit. Wait. What? That one cruise addicted chick with no job and bad credit? Did I miss somebody?
No, but I'm sure we're going to get explanations as we move forward.
She's a character on a 9-month cruise. What's her TikTok? Oh! Investigator C is on the case. Let us know, C. They only had interiors left. I think that is why they couldn't sell it out. No one wanted interior for 270 days. And they should. They should not.
We saw somebody today who just would decorated the walls because they didn't want to look at bare walls for.
Ain't no way in the world. Kristen, we haven't had a good episode of All My Cruises in a while. We haven't. You sure about that, C? Not Brenda had a baby on a cruise ship, but did shit.
That's what I saw and chuckled.
According to Tyler Perry, you can hide a pregnancy for 2 years.
This is why Tyler Perry can only play.
Because when she gonna start showing is what I want to know.
I did have a cousin who went through her whole pregnancy. You couldn't tell.
Now with Destiny, I didn't start showing until I was 7 months. I wore my jeans until I was 7 months. But the baby pops out. Like I don't know what happens, but I get it. Everybody has been normal lately. Let's see here. Not keep it up, Phil.
Yeah. Come on, Phil. Like
she said, not worms. You're gonna get worms. You're gonna get worms. I can only imagine the Pinnacle on Royal Caribbean or Raw on regular sailings. I can imagine them on that ship, shaking my head. Yeah, because Pinnacle class people, they different. Oh my God, Brenda. Make sure you hit that like button and share the stream, guys. We would appreciate it. My response was to C's question, who wants that?
Yes.
Thank you for clarifying. Because we was like, is that TikTok we need to go check out?
Yes. Because cougars and sugar daddies.
Cougars and sugar daddies. Okay. I thought it was a real person and needed to know who. That's what I was like, who TikTok we need to look up? Sis got it there and told y'all she had bad credit. Hold on. They don't have a digital window for interior cabins on that. They have not on those ships. They do, but not on those. Those ships are old.
Stay in one of those rooms.
No, we almost got one. But it was especially like on Wonder. They had it on Wonder.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, we didn't stay in it. They should have used a ship that had it, but I think they're only on like Oasis and Icon class ships. Yeah, she's old. I always hit the like button. Thank you, Sugar. We appreciate
you, Sugar.
you.
We really, really, really appreciate that.
Thank you so much.
So yeah, so the World Cruise is a mess.
Very much a mess.
That was the wet clothes.
Oh, that was the wet clothes lady.
Or you just want to see new things and you got the money. That's perfect.
I'm saying they should have used those ships. I know, I agree, but like Yola was saying, I know it's because of the ports and stuff like that, but at the same time, my goodness, you got to give people something to do.
I am Brandy Lake with 2 E's.
Yes.
Yes,
I feel like they needed to retire that ship after the World Cruise. They're gonna need to, or they're gonna just use it for the naked cruise that people like to take once a year. Hey, Triple Dre Michelle,
hey,
how are
what's
you
going
guys,
on?
fam? We appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for being here.
Sorry.
Oh no, I'm at the end of the chat.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay, so I think we need to go ahead and do a prelude because we got a lot to cover. What's me?
What do we gotta cover?
Our after topics. We can start those now.
Okay.
Thank you, Kelvin. We appreciate it.
Does anybody else have anything else?
Are all
Travel.
hearts and minds clear? Because we about to get into the ratchetness.
Anybody have any travel or cruise related topics they would like to bring to our attention so we can discuss before we get into what transpired yesterday?
Absolutely.
That took over our evening. I was like, Siobhan.
Yeah, 3 hours later. All right. Once.
Give it to 8:37 p.m. Eastern Standard Time because I'm sure Siobhan's going to have to leave early because she hasn't eaten.
I'm even nervous.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be great.
Just said a lot happened yesterday.
All right. Okay. So, if you didn't see it, we have some stuff queued up. Katt Williams went on Shannon Sharp's podcast, and he basically just let the chopper sing. So, first I want to start. Go here, and just kind of play the kind of like the first minute or two. Yeah. Oh no.
It's not sharing. Is it sharing?
Yes.
Kidding me? You let Ricky Smiley sit here and you said out that mouth, you stole Friday After Next, the one I was in. I wish all of America fumbled a bit when that happened. And then he said some stuff that we haven't heard in 100 years in Hollywood. You ain't say nothing. This man told you he had Katt Williams' role. He was gonna be Money Mike. And Katt Williams was gonna be the Santa Claus. Now let's 3 quick points. You mean in Hollywood they cast a 5'5" black Santa Claus that weigh 145 pounds? That's your story. Your story is the Ricky Smiley that couldn't even do curse words because he had a Christian fan base. He was gonna play the pimp. Why you didn't ask him why has he played a woman in more movies than he's played a man?
Well, I didn't know
He shouldn't be able. You wouldn't let a athlete that been on steroids talk about one of the greats. Ricky Smiley can't act because Ricky Smiley can't act. He told you the story about when the movie came out. Where did he say he watched it? At home. He wasn't even at the premiere. You telling this man, you stole that. Oh, so he could get his name in the same sentence with a great one. It is.
Okay. Go.
Dre Michelle said, Lord Katt, his foolery. Yes. And he gonna leave my Ricky alone. We know you were ride or die for Ricky, but honey, some things
are true. One, I personally have never found Ricky Smiley all that funny. He's certainly not funnier than Katt Williams.
I agree.
But yeah, that's just my opinion.
Okay. Chris said Katt has never played with the girls, and I believe everything he said.
I believe in that interview. I believe about 80% of what he said in that interview.
What's one of the things you don't believe?
Maybe the 3,000 books in a year thing.
He said 3,000 books a year. Yeah.
Being accepted in college by age 7. That maybe. But I know there's some people like Sheldon Cooper who, there are people who are really like that, and maybe he was really like that.
Katt was all gas and no brakes.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to address something.
I'll get to it. Slow down. Gosh sakes. Ricky made comments about it on his radio show this morning.
He did. I'm not sure if we have it. I don't know if I sent you that. But basically, to me, no. Oh yeah, okay. He basically it was like, one, you can't bring on your best friend to be like co-sign for you, because naturally a best friend is going to co-sign. And Katt Williams basically say, "Hey, you auditioned." Like, he admitted to auditioning.
Yeah.
For the role. You're basically just confirming everything he said and kind of like trying to shine it up a little bit.
Right. Shay Shay was out of his league for that interview, and people are
praising the interview. Like, people are praising
it was a good interview because of Katt. It was not a good interview because there was a lot of stuff that just went over his head, and I was just like, he didn't even get it. And I feel like Katt gave him a lot of grace because he knew he didn't get it, and he didn't play him out for not getting it, because then he would come back and say something like, but that's not what he was saying. Now, I don't know if he didn't get it because he was drunk or he just didn't get it, but I don't think it was a lot of stuff that.
It's called CTE, baby.
Oh, okay. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll give him a little grace. I can't fact check anything, but his delivery was everything.
Don't you worry.
He is a wordsmith.
Twitter fact checked a lot of this.
They did.
And had receipts for most of what he said.
And did. Dre Michelle said he can't act, but he funny.
Who?
We talking about Rick Smiley, or we talking about Katt Williams?
You said Katt Williams, man. We talking about Katt Williams can't act. I bring you the alligator man.
I'll never forget how he fried Wanda Smith on live air. Her
no
fingers. I'll never forget where I was listening to it.
I know I could say that, and she won't challenge because she don't know what that means. I saw because it's like 6.5 minutes.
Yeah.
The whole time he's
just like,
because she's trying. You can tell she's trying to antagonize him.
Yeah. Well, she got what she asked for. Katt went off. He did. He absolutely did. Let's see here. Fats said, I want to go with your love. Bruh, can you think Chris Rock is funny? Your vote don't count.
When have I ever said Chris Rock was funny? When have I ever? You've been married to me how long? And known me how long? When have I ever said Chris Rock was funny?
He likes Chris Rock. I don't know. I personally don't think Chris Rock is funny. I think if you throw a stone, you bound to hit something. That's what I think of Chris Rock.
Because we went to his show. We went to his show just to say we saw Chris Rock, and it was after the Will Smith thing. So just because I go to your show, I don't think
Now, when I met you, you were listening to the Chris Rock.
Because his early stuff was good.
But I'm just saying, you were listening to that on your iPod when I met you.
Because his early stuff, okay. His early stuff was good. But when's the last time I've said?
I haven't heard you say Chris Rock was funny, but I also know Rick Smiley ain't funny either. I mean, like I said, if you throw a stone, you bound to hit something. And I think both of those land in that category. I think when it comes down to acting, I think Chris Rock does top Rick Smiley, but we talking about comedy, and I don't know. That's just my opinion. I gotta go pee pee. The piggy, I gotta go pee pee. Ricky is not all that funny. To me, Kevin Hart is not funny unless it's written for him. I have my thoughts. I have my thoughts about Kevin Hart.
We kind of have a love-hate back and forth thing with Kevin Hart. I do find Kevin Hart funny. I do.
I don't know who's doing the writing, but I find him funny.
Him as an individual, that's something else to discuss. But I do find him funny.
Him as an individual, he's the emoji that Kristen was using earlier. Wow. I agree. I have my feelings about it. That's just my thought. I need to see Gayle King interview Katt Williams.
The Jail King?
The Jail King.
If you haven't seen that Saturday Night Live with Kenan Thompson and Leslie Jones, with Kenan being R. Kelly.
The Jail King.
The Jail King.
Anytime we say the Jail King, that's what that's from. Was he telling the truth or what?
I believe he was telling a lot of.
I think a lot of it was the truth, and I think when Shannon Sharp was like, "Okay, you got to be drunk," and he was like, "You've had more drinks than me." Like
he was spitting bar. Like even out of this, he was just like, the truth don't require you to be drunk or something.
Yeah.
It was like something like that. So it's like he was saying like some stuff that we were just like, that's not,
because it was lots of. I was like, ooh, for a lot of it. Kevin is corny, and once you're corny to me, you stay on the cob. I know that's right. That's what I did the whole time. Ooh, that's what I did the whole time through the interview. Katt made you need a dictionary and thesaurus when he's talking to you.
He is rather intelligent.
He is very smart. Like Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne's super smart too. Yeah.
But that's that doesn't sell.
Ricky. Yeah, no, he's not funny.
Yeah, I don't think he's a good actor. I don't think he's funny.
I like both Katt and Ricky. I have been to both of their shows and laughed until I cried. Ricky can't act, but funny. I just his acting is not great.
Sometimes like she said, if you say a bunch of stuff, then I'm gonna chuckle, a couple times.
Yeah. Because when we went, where did we go? And I was like, it wasn't really that funny. And
the Chris Rock show?
I think, yeah.
Because we went to the Chris Rock show in Durham, and it was not funny. It was like 5% funny. It was like jokes maybe you shouldn't, at your age, be telling.
Yeah.
Like,
all right, now that's enough.
Yeah, it's like, so 90, Chris Rock wasn't funny. Live.
Let's see. Because she thought she was cooking until Katt came with the grill. Wanda!
Yeah.
Okay.
Bro, it's like, you could tell, like, again, watch this whole 6 minutes. You could tell, like, she was trying to fish for stuff. And, like, he wasn't really biting. He was just kind of jabbing her.
Yeah.
And then she got pissed off about something. That's when she brought up that whole clip you see about the jail and prison thing. That's a lead up because she says, "Well, at least you can tell us about prison." And he was like,
there's a difference between prison and jail. Only one of us got $12 worth of jewelry, or woo wee. That was a good one to me. Yeah, Chris Rock isn't funny.
He's lost it. Like, as soon as he got tied up with like Adam, like the
Adam Sandler.
as soon as he got tied up with the white folks, he got less funny. Like, cause you go to Head of State, like Head of State, the movie is good. It's a funny movie. Maybe because Bernie Mac's in it, and that helps.
Bernie Mac helps
Yeah.
a lot. Bernie Mac helps a lot. Yeah, he's not funny. Sorry. He's just not to me. I like Chris Rock's earlier comedy.
It's earlier stuff, yes.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're really not going to be funny when you're going to sit up there and let people say words that they should not be saying.
And that was the breaking point.
And not check them. I was like, oh, I'm done. Yeah, I was already done, but I'm done. Like, no, we're not going to just sit around and let people say stuff they ain't got to be saying and you not check them because you enjoy being in
and
their company.
you ha 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 ha.
Yeah, you making it okay.
Jerry Seinfeld was like,
nope. Check, please. Steve Harvey is funnier than Ricky Smiley.
Is Steve Harvey funny, or does Steve Harvey just talk funny
a lot.
and it just sounds
Because
funny?
ain't nobody writing a script for, oh my gosh, when he said that killed me. No country book.
Question in the chat. How many of you knew that on the Steve Harvey show that was a wig piece?
I did not know that was a man unit.
Let us know.
I did not know that. Chris Rock is funny. Oh, Ron! Hey,
Ron Holland!
Ron said Chris Rock is funny. Thanks for being here, Ron. We appreciate it. Does he have a dry sense of humor, Ron? I really want to know. I don't think he's funny. I don't. Mike Epps is another unfunny unless he's in a movie.
I've heard, because I've known people who go to his stand-up who said he wasn't funny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like they said about unless it's written for them, it's not funny. He's not funny. And that is still a little hit or miss. Yeah. Mike Epps, sorry.
Next Friday, he's good. He's great in that.
Man, you want funny? Let's go back old school. Eddie Murphy, Robin Harris, etc. Yeah. Oh, I love Robin Harris. I was so sad when he passed away. Robin Harris was funny. Eddie Murphy was funny. Who I found funny that I do not find funny anymore because it's just like you're just brash and inappropriate is Corey Holcomb. When I first found him, I thought he was hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, you put it on him.
Yeah, and then I was just like, now you're not funny anymore. You're just disgusting. Like you should.
I hadn't heard anything he said in a while. Maybe that's why.
That's why, because I just don't. But yeah, so no, I'm not. No, I agree with you 100%. Eddie Murphy and Robert Harris. I agree. Not a fan of Mike Epps. Agreed about Mike Epps.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Ross. How are you? Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. And nobody like Mike Epps.
Oh, you got it.
Honestly, though, after sitting back and thinking about it, nothing Katt said will change anything. In neither of the individual cases, all of the careers are solidified.
No,
and it's not changing nothing.
No, it usually don't like.
All you're doing is putting people's name in the headlines to get them more money, but
you also can't let a liar lie for the sake of lying for no reason to lie either. Like if somebody's lying on you, you should be able to go out and like, no, that didn't happen.
Yeah,
because we've all been there. We've all had people lie on us for no reason and wanted to go defend ourselves. So. Like I don't think he, like he said, I don't think he did it for clout. He was just like, hey man, these people are lying.
Now, question: do you think this interview is going to have the Chris Rock effect?
What's the Chris Rock effect?
Oh, I get slapped by Will Smith. Now I'm going on a tour, and my tour sold out. Do you think the price of his tickets are going to go up? Because he's coming here was it next month? He's coming here?
Things like
March. and we had already been looking at. I think we had already talked about going. So now I'm wondering is because he's already said I don't have to go on radio shows and sell tickets and all that stuff.
Which is true.
He doesn't. He doesn't advertise himself at all. He just says I'm going to be here because you just happen to be looking at Ticketmaster and be like, oh, Katt Williams is coming. But now, do you think that it's going to have the next month? I thought it was February. What do you think it's going to do for ticket sales? Alicia said, agreed. And G.I. Joe got stuck. What are you talking about, Ross? And G.I. Joe got stuck. I just hate it. Another case of black men attempting to tear other black men down. Seinfeld will never.
Right. We have any other clips to put? But I do. Hold on. Go back. So Kevin Hart went on The Breakfast Club and was like, "Hey, yeah. So this is why Katt Williams isn't doing X, Y, and Z. It's because drugs. Like he does nothing but drugs." Katt Williams was like, nobody's ever seen me do a hard drug. So when then Kevin Hart from I think it was like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. Kevin Hart's getting defensive. Then it's like
because Kevin Hart put Tiffany Haddish on, which also
she's not funny.
She's not funny. Her in movies.
Yeah. In
Girls Trip, she was funny. In movies, she's funny. Like you said, written comedies, she's funny. But I've watched her stand-up specials. I don't think her stand-up specials is funny.
I've never seen her.
She has a few on Netflix. I don't think she's funny.
I just don't find her funny in in general. Like she was good in Girls Trip.
Yeah.
Well, what else has she been funny in? She was okay in Haunted Mansion.
Yeah.
What else has she been funny in?
Clout chasing at its finest.
You think Katt's clout chasing?
You gotta clarify for Brandon because I already you gotta say a name and then because we've been talking about so much we getting lost by the time we get there. Katt did say he has never come for anyone that did not come for him first.
That's my thing. It's like Ricky Smiley brought the Friday thing up and just lied for no reason on camera.
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, am I not allowed to set the record straight when I've been lied on?
And yeah, I agree. Cedric's response didn't refute the joke stealing. I haven't heard Ricky's response. However, the fact that they are responding so quickly makes me say,
Hit dog will holler.
For sure. Let's see
here. Thing one time, man, I saw people on there really commenting about that. Look, I have no idea what this brother is talking about. That joke is over 30 years old, close to 30-something years old. I did the Kings of Comedy in 1999. Probably had been doing that joke 6-7 years before that. I don't even know if Katt was doing comedy then. So, again, he's a talented brother. I have no idea what he's talking about. I've never seen Katt do a space shuttle joke. So, that may be something that he believes is true. I've written a lot of jokes. I've had a lot of comedians steal my jokes as well. So I understand if you feel, slighted by that, but that's my joke. That's my joke, dog. Driving a space shuttle to the moon, cigarette, cutie pie rocking in the background, parallel parking the space shuttle. It's my joke. What up, y'all? What's up? It's
said that's his joke.
How'd you know it was about
How you know what joke I was talking about? He know what joke he was talking about. But said that's his joke.
So pull. Do we have the joke? Or this is the different
I'm not sure.
I seen a lot.
Right there?
So that's okay. So let's say says not stealing jokes. If says not stealing jokes, I need somebody to explain this.
Okay. All right, I got you. Let me pause it so I can share. Sorry, guys.
Excuse me.
All right, here we go.
That I can answer that question is by telling the Bominicious story. It's a true story. See, there was this white family lived in Mississippi, and they had this man who worked for them occasionally named Bominicious. Now, he did various small jobs for them on and off for about a week. One night, he had just finished bartending a party, and the lady of the house realized that she didn't have any money. So she said to him, Bominicious, I want to write you a check, but I don't know how to spell Bominicious. And he said, well, I've been meaning to talk to you about that. See, when I came to work for you, I told you my name, and then I said, but you can call me by my initials. That I can answer that question is by telling the Bominicious story. It's a true story. See.
All right, so was it two different
Yeah.
videos? I thought it
Well,
was the
no,
same video.
yeah, it's within the same tweet.
Everybody around here call me Bominicious. It's fine. You call me that. Don't even worry about it. Everybody call me Bominicious. Everybody call you Bominicious. Yeah, everybody in the whole city call me Bominicious. Don't even worry about it. It's fine. You call me that. Don't even worry about it. Bominicious. This is what everybody call. Yeah, everybody call me that, man. Don't worry about it. I'm like, all right. So all week long, my ass talking about Bominicious. What up, boy? Hey, Bominicious, you gonna run around, come over and watch the game with us later on? Hey, Bominicious, run to the store, grab some beer, come on back. My cousin said, what you calling him? Bominicious. He said, everybody call him Bominicious. It's all right for me to call him that. Like, nah, man, it ain't CJ. He's saying you could call me by my initials. That's what he's saying. Everybody around here call me.
So, if Sad's not selling jokes, then what was that? Designing Women was like 1988. Can you find Designing Women anywhere?
Yeah, I think it's on Hulu.
Oh.
I started watching it because I like watching those shows anyway. That's what I didn't like. Ain't nobody come for him. That was an opportunity to clout chase.
But if Ricky Smiley says he stole a part, if somebody says, hey, you stole Friday After Next, and he was like, I was supposed to be Money Mike, the same role that Katt Williams crafted, then yeah, you have every right to dispute that story. Then everybody else just called strays. But also, if you steal my stuff, and if you say something that's provably false, I have a right to say something to you or about you. It's not clout chasing if I'm just defending myself or I'm bringing up a point that you brought up.
Katt also mentioned Tyler Perry too. He mentioned a lot of folks. He mentioned a lot of folks.
And it's also, what is
one thing about a hit dog is gon' holler.
My wife has been saying that since '88.
I have. I have. I never thought Steve Harvey was funny. I did.
Oh, the hairpiece.
Yeah. Steve and his K9s exit stage left. Oh, Chris don't give nobody no slack, boy. She become for everybody. Katt and upcoming tour. Yeah, he has an upcoming tour. Not in a junkie mood tonight, so Brandon, you are safe. Siobhan, no running jokes about pigs 2024. Started off on a very serious note for me, conflicted and making some major life changes very soon. But we are praying for you, friend. We hope that everything comes out the way you need it to. And we're here. You need us. We're here. I did not know Steve had a man wig. Mike Epps is funnier than Ricky Smiley.
That's the truth. And nobody thought that Steve Harvey's hair was real.
No.
Was fake. I'm sorry, yeah.
Oh yeah, that wig was chilling on Steve's forehead.
So you knew that?
I didn't pay no. I just thought the man had a lot of hair. I didn't really know. I didn't know. I think Mike Epps has become a good actor over the years, though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Steve Harvey isn't funny, and the fact that he thinks he's funny makes him just irritating.
Just because you can talk, like, just because you sound, just because you have a country accent and a country twang, and you're slightly funny, doesn't mean like make you like hilarious.
Yeah. Katt is on tour, yes. So,
But I don't think this is what, I really don't think this is what this is about. He doesn't need it. He doesn't. If Netflix is giving him $10 million, if Netflix is giving him $10 million for a special, yeah, he want to sell tickets, but it's like he's already got the Netflix money.
right.
So it's like, what's the point of like clout chasing to sell tickets? We've went to Katt Williams shows. It's been sold out
Yeah.
without controversy.
Yeah.
So he doesn't need this.
I would need to go back and watch Ricky's interviews with Shay Shay. Now wondering if it was how he said it or how it was received. Ultimate marketing scheme, and he about to shoot another Netflix.
Which he already has the money for the Netflix special. So I can.
Ricky also just shot a Netflix special. I hate how he came for my man Steve, and I thought everybody knew his hair was a piece. That was established long ago. I also respect what he said about Uncle Bert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one, again, you're one of the like 3% of people who knew that was a wig. Two, the thing that has come out of this is that Bernie Mac is going to get a lot of. He's getting his just due because he's been on Twitter all day. People were just showing clips. Also, a question: why isn't Steve Harvey a movie star? Like, why wasn't he in movies? Right after the King, like right after the Kings of Comedy, why wasn't he in movies? Like, why isn't said entertainer? Well, who's in like what's the movie such like Meet the Johnsons? Or,
Yeah, Meet the Johnsons.
Yeah.
It definitely will help with the sales. Marketed very well. The interview had millions of views in a short time. We said it was up to 8.6 million, something like that. Before we came on.
But I want to say this.
We did ask that question. I wonder why Shannon didn't bring up Katt getting beat up by that teenager. No, we ain't forget. I ain't forgetting either. We did, but also you won't beat up a kid and survive it.
Also,
but we did ask that question earlier.
But if somebody's coming onto your show and you're cool with that person, why would you set them up by asking an embarrassing question? Like if I had a friend from 7th grade who peed on himself, I'm not gonna.
Remember that time you peed on yourself?
Yeah, I'm not gonna bring up. Hey man, look, I know we're real cool. We chopping it up, and I appreciate you being here. You remember that time in 7th grade you peed on yourself? Tell me about that.
Well, the internet pulled receipts and determined that was a lie.
Yeah.
Someone sent out a Katt versus Cedric set, and it was mighty similar.
Okay, so I think I was trying to put this in the group chat earlier, where it's not like 100% of the joke. It is 70 to 80% of the joke. So if you steal 70 to 80% of my stuff, that's still stealing. So if you go ahead and fill in 20%, that's still plagiarizing.
He might didn't just erase his name and put it on top of the paper, but he probably did erase his name, put it on top of the paper, and then erased a couple of facts and changing up a couple of names throughout the story. Yeah. Hey, Fearless Rambler. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you, fam. He also said DL Hughley was one of his faves. DL is terrible. His segment in the Kings of Comedy or Steve Harvey's tour was bad, and I also seen him in person, even worse. Yeah, I don't think it's funny. I laugh, and for me, I laugh at everything. For me to tell you that I don't think something is funny, I laugh at everything. Everybody.
She fell asleep like Chris Rock.
I did.
Oh, during his set.
Yeah, it wasn't good. It wasn't good.
Steve Stewart.
Not him stealing Mashawn Taylor.
That the guy from the Designing Women.
He stole it. Uh-oh.
Yeah, then explain that.
I believe all comedians steal, but that don't make it right. That don't make it right. Just because you steal don't make it right. I feel like at the end of the day, even as far as and I think I said this earlier, even as far as this YouTube stuff, nothing is new under the sun. My daughter says that all the time. Nothing is new under the sun. Everything is rewritten and remixed. We understand that, but you still need to give people credit where credit is due. If you work hard to come up with something original, and then you open up somebody else's YouTube page and they got the same exact thing, you're not gonna be pissed. Or they got the same exact thing, but they erase your name off of it and then change the little details and it's your stuff. You're not gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be mad. I have been mad. We have lived that, so we can speak from facts. I understand where he was coming from. I feel like just because you changed it a little bit, give me my just dues. Even if you do remix it, at least be man enough to say, I remixed it. Don't just sit here and take it and then claim it for your own like it was your idea. That was my joke. That was my joke. No, it wasn't. You remixed it. Even Puff gave people credit for the remix. This is remix. He might not have paid them, but he gave them credit. Give people credit. And I am very passionate about people stealing because I'm tired of getting stole from. Who did Designing Women? Who said that Designing Women didn't steal it?
But that's not the point. Are you saying something that happened in Designing Women was in that particular episode was in 1988? Said that joke in 1998. Are you saying Designing Women stole that joke from said from the future?
Music artists steal, and they get sued.
Okay, yeah. So just
next topic, the list.
I don't know how much we want to get into this. I'll bring it up later once we get past this.
Alicia, I need the rest. What we have now didn't reveal what we didn't already know.
Well,
she needs the rest of the list.
I have a name, so let's just get through this. I have a name.
There are a lot of hit dogs, and Katt is telling the truth.
Thank you, Bezilla.
Yeah, we got you, fam. Steve Harvey stole Joan from Girlfriend's 3-month rule and wrote a book on the 90-day rule. And
you write a book called Think Like a Man, divorce that woman, and go marry another woman
that thinks like a man.
That thinks like a man.
There's only 4 names covered, so I don't care. I don't know. Sorry.
Really?
Steve makes hilarious money. I'll be corny too.
Absolutely. Nobody's taking that away from him at all. I completely agree. If I was rich and was corny, I will be just stay corny.
Comedy is subjective as to each person. One person may think what is funny to some may not be funny to others. Yeah, yes. That's what I said. Yeah. To me, he's not funny to me. They're not funny to me. But that's my opinion. But also, facts are facts. Opinions and facts are 2 different things. Like, especially if there's receipts. Did those Epstein files drop yet?
And I don't know the monetization rules on that either. So,
you just had to go on the e-files or something.
It's like the flight log. The flight log got released.
Oh, okay. So who was taking flights at the island?
Yeah. Hey, Angel. Thank you for being here.
We appreciate you, fam. Thanks for being here. Let's see. Steve Harvey was in Fighting Temptations. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, but that's just like we're talking about like why is he not like the marquee, like, hey, starring Steve Harvey, like it was a supporting in Fighting Temptations at best. Yeah. Supporting.
Well, Beyonce was a star in Cuba Gooding Jr.
Cuba Gooding Jr. be out here getting. We showing him on Twitter. This
Johnson's family vacation was corny as heck. I'm listening to the Katt Williams interview now. He is still one of my favorite comedians ever. He also did love Don't Cost a Thing with Nick Cannon. Steve Harvey did, yes.
Again, was that a lead or was that supported? Well, that's...
Come on, bro. They talked about everything else.
No, they didn't. Well, I mean, what? But again, it's like, I'm not going to bring an embarrassing... Like, if you're my homeboy and you're on my show, I'm not going to bring up an embarrassing situation for you. That's not how this works. I'm not gonna bring up an embarrassing situation for
you. Just like I know you guys did your show on your first live on DJ Envy and Tyrese, and just like Tyrese said, give me grace. So if I'm coming on your show, I did something for you. Then why wouldn't you come to my defense in that same? I feel like it's kind of in that same lane. If we're friends, I'm not gonna bring up stuff that's gonna just blatantly, if we're friends, embarrass you. I'm not gonna, the same grace that Tyrese was asking for. I think he kind of showed Katt, even though I think it was more important things for him to get to, and that's what he did. He got to the things that mattered. I think. Because I think Katt has addressed him getting beat up by that kid. He's addressed it in his comedy shows. So, yeah, he's addressed it. Dave Chappelle ate D.L. Hughley when they shared the same stage for that One Def Comedy presentation.
Pat the Ancient, thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here, fam.
Chris
Rock is not funny.
I heard that Dave Chappelle. I gotta go back and watch it.
They said Dave Chappelle's is not funny.
He said it's not that good because he keeps going like, leave the stuff alone.
Yeah,
leave
he keeps bringing stuff
alone.
Up. Yeah,
like just leave it alone.
Yeah, thanks for being here, fam. We appreciate
you.
And never bust a joke on DL, but left him looking stupid. Wow, I love me some Dave Chappelle.
I do like Dave Chappelle too. I wanted to go to the show, but I can't remember what was going on when he was here.
Oh yeah.
I gotta go back and watch his stand up because again, you can't take everybody's opinion.
Pat the Angels, I agree. Chris Rock is not funny to me. See, to me.
And everything is to me.
Everything's subjective. It's like Robin Thicke's Blurred Lines and Marvin Gaye.
Yeah, like
that's stealing. Like,
yeah,
you stole that.
I listened. I went back because I wasn't aware. I had paid any attention, but I went back and listened to Blurred Lines and then listened to Marvin Gaye. I was like, bro, that's not even trying.
D.L. Hughley is not that funny. To me, he was a little funny on the Kings of Comedy, but other than that, nah. Bernie was the funniest king of the tour.
Yeah. And then you're going to try to dismiss what Bernie does because Bernie wanted to be a movie star. Bernie was a movie star. Like,
he had his own movies.
Yes, we just watched Soul Man the other day. Hilarious.
Soul Man funny. It stands the test of time. I don't care what nobody say. I'm going to watch that all the time. And Mr. 3000?
Yeah.
That was good. Was 1998 the first time Cedric told that joke?
I'm not sure. I know damn sure he didn't tell that joke in 1988.
Steve Harvey can't tell me nothing about Mary. Marjorie was for the streets.
Ooh.
That part. Steve about to write another book about Marjorie.
Also, the comedians' wives are probably about to get a lot darker. By the way,
especially not after he did his first wife. Yeah, that was trash.
How he did his first wife?
He left her for Marjorie, and then basically left her with nothing, and then took kids too.
Yeah, it ain't nothing you can say to me, partner.
A lot of comedians are funny in movies, but can't do stand up. On the Steve Harvey Morning Show, nephew Tommy carries the show.
Man, I can't
And Marjorie was dating drug dealers, allegedly. Allegedly she was.
Keep an eye
out. Allegedly. Katt pretty much said that these folks sold their souls to get a light-skinned wife as a consolation prize. Oh my God. He said it.
And, like, again, if you don't have a Twitter, at least get some further version of a Twitter account. Because they really don't miss.
They do not miss.
They're gonna the black Twitter is a real place because look at this.
Well,
again,
that's it. That's all.
Yeah, that's all we're gonna show. I sent my wife a text the other day saying a dark skinned woman with locks is gonna save me.
That part. Marjorie is an opportunist, and I agree.
Also, who knew Earthquake couldn't read?
Steve has never been in the leading role.
Never. Why? Because, quote, he's a country bumpkin.
Allegedly.
Who looks like Mr. Potato Head.
Allegedly.
And Cedric the Entertainer.
Allegedly.
Looks like a walrus.
Allegedly. Hey, Full of Life, how are you?
Hey, thank y'all for being here. And thank you for being members as well.
Not you, Marjorie. Not you. We're talking about Marjorie Harvey. Allegedly. Not you. Now Bernie Mac was funny.
Universally, everybody
agrees.
I hate your black skin. I hate the black keys on the piano.
No. When the homeless man at the Bernie Mac show walked up to him, it was like, man, I sure am hungry. I ain't ate nothing all week.
He said, word, man. For real.
He said, don't even worry about it.
Really, Bernie, what?
He said, his food still tastes the same.
My wife's an idiot.
He said it still tastes the same. I wouldn't even worry. Oh my God, that was funny to me. I'm like, why you do that, man? He know that man was hungry. I wouldn't even worry about it. Food still tastes the same. Woo, milk and cookies, but will always be one of my favorites. Milk and cookies stand the test of time. Light skin, long face, white.
All of them.
Well, every one of them.
And not to say these are not attractive
women.
women, but it's a pattern here. My wife saved me from that life.
Robin Harris was a favorite of mine. I like Robin Harris.
Bay-Base Kids?
Yes. I love Robin Harris.
House Party?
Yes. Katt was a genius with that one. So on point. Earthquake went to DC public schools. I cannot. Steve has a leading role on the Family Feud. Come on, bro. I like that part on Soul Man when Bernie was at the doctor's and he was singing to get through the prostate exam. His voice got high. Oh man. Let's see. He ain't missing nothing. What y'all think about Lavelle Crawford?
Mm-hmm.
I think he's funny.
Okay.
I don't think he's hilarious.
Yeah.
I think he's funny. He was comedy gold in House Party in a dinner party table scene. They used to call you Joe.
We literally just watched that. We just watched that scene.
Oh, Path of Angels, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now, Richard Pryor was
funny.
Thank you, fam.
We
appreciate it so
much.
Thank you for the super chat. Kelvin as what?
Did
we miss something?
Well, he'll break.
Oh no! He was saying when his voice got high as he was asking Kelvin as what.
Oh,
Yeah, his voice got high as what. I like LaBelle Crawford. LaBelle and Arnez are fun. I like Arnez too. Arnez is funny too.
please love Arnett.
She did. Meh. You know. You are right. Richard Pryor was one of the greats.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Richard Pryor was great. One of the greats.
They're saying Stephen Hawking was on the list.
He did cheat on his wife. He did cheat on his wife.
So you telling me his island was ADA compliant?
As long as you get on a plane, you can get there. Stephen Hawkins cheated on his wife with his nurse. So I don't put nothing against nobody. At the end of the day, he still got a mind. Now, Tony Roberts is funny. Tony Roberts is funny. Who's Tony Roberts? Am I missing? Let me know who Tony Roberts is.
Also, not only was...
There's a fake list out there.
Let's just pretend for a second that this isn't fake. Because there's that actual picture with Stephen Hawking with him. So let's pretend that this is not fake. Did Jeffrey ever talk to you about Stephen Hawking's proclivities? Yes. And my wife hasn't heard this. Yes, he liked watching undressed midgets solve complex equations on a too-high chalkboard.
Not today, Satan. Not today, Satan.
I want to say he was going to super hell.
Not today, Satan. Eddie Murphy was a great comedian turned actor. He may be the best to ever convert.
Yeah, and I like that Cat Williams say, because that's how I knew like the Steve Harvey said why don't you? He said the goal of every comedian is to become a leading an actor.
Yeah. Hold on. Miss up. Now that had me on the ground crying, laughing. She said, "Bye." Kristen said, "Because how?" And all the people on the list may not have done anything.
We understand. We understand. But this is objectively hilarious that Stephen Hawking was allegedly on the list and on the island.
Yes.
That is objectively hilarious.
I agree, Marjorie, but I don't think we was talking about the same hustle. I don't think it's the same hustle that they were talking about. Arnold Schwarzenegger cheated on his wife with the maid. He did.
That.
Didn't they have a kid?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, they had a kid too. That's crazy. I don't knock nobody kink.
I'm not knocking it. I was just reading to you what the kink.
Why would we be kink shaming?
We're
not.
We're not kink shaming.
Nope.
Don't you put that evil on us, Ricky Bobby. We're not kink shaming. We're just telling you what Mr. Hawking's proclivities were.
Why did people just went to the island for a beach vacation?
Naysayer, you can find a beach.
Allegedly.
You can find a beach between here and where the fudge that island was.
Not all they needed was a wheelchair ramp.
So they were ADA compliant. That's we're all inclusive here.
I can't deal with y'all tonight. See laughing. No, they had to be invited. Watch the documentary.
Because I mean, the Bill Clinton, everybody knew Bill Clinton. Like, if I gave you 100, however many guesses, Bill Clinton would have been among one of your guesses. Everybody knew that. Like, nobody's surprised by Bill Clinton. Are you surprised by Bill Clinton being on that? No, nobody's surprised by that.
Not they were on a cruise.
Can't leave him.
But did his work considering his disability. I like I said, he cheated on his wife with his nurse.
We don't know how the sausage is made. We just know that it happens.
What channel is a documentary? What they see gonna do is their research.
I love see because I like having receipts and proving people like
It's very
yeah,
much that person.
yeah.
Not what cruise to Gilligan Island cruise. Not they took a cruise to Gilligan Island. Dang.
It was more than a 4-hour tour.
Y'all see Bill with them balloons during the DNC when Hillary ran? He absolutely fudged something.
Again, nobody. We've been known Bill was a freak since '96.
It's on Netflix. Monica Lewinsky, that's why no one is surprised. But if it was no drama Obama,
I think me and C talked about. I promise you, if Obama was on this list, then
I'm throwing everything.
I'm quitting the black race. I will no longer identify as black if President Obama is on that list. That's the one thing I don't. It was a 3-hour tour. Sorry.
Came out last year.
I said 4. Liam, keep me on the straight and narrow. I appreciate that.
Let's see. Hey, did y'all get our Christmas card? We did. Thank you. We did get it. Sorry. It's literally trying to catch up from last year. So we did get it. Thank you very much. We appreciate you, man. I believe the more money you have, the kinger you are. That is why husband and wife need to make the same amount of money. That's the thing. That's the thing.
But what if the...
So what if one of them broke? The other one supposed to be broke too?
Yeah, so if one of them broke, the other one can't get freaky?
Only one person.
Only the person with the money can get freaky?
Siobhan, Mr. Hawkins need his fire.
Why, Siobhan? Why?
I don't know why.
Why?
I don't know
Say
why.
it.
I don't know
Say it.
why. I don't know why. It
'Cause that-
reminds me of a Dave Chappelle's. Reminds me of a Dave Chappelle skit. I
I did not.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
You gotta.
My part in Soul Man was when Bernie Mac told Samuel Jackson, "You the dog." What dog? You the dog, mother. That part was good. That was a good part. I wasn't correcting you. You just said at the same time.
Oh.
Yep. I broke one the broke one can be the sub and the breadwinner can be the dom. That's y'all. Hey, we can talk about that in Sneaky Links and see how y'all feel about it.
Women, would you ever propose to a man? Because we saw something where a guy proposed to his wife or his fiance. No, the woman proposed to him at Disney World of all places.
But he was going to propose to her, so they both end up proposing to each other.
So,
but she did it first.
Siobhan has long since had this standing of, what is your long, what is, yeah, try to figure out how to say it.
I will drag my bare bottom across hot concrete before I propose to a man.
Why is that, Siobhan?
I ain't doing it. I'm not proposing to no man because if he wanted to be with me, he would already propose. I'm not proposing to somebody. I'm not going to do it. Sorry. No, just charge me extra for the solo cab. Because if a man wanted to propose to the woman, if the man wanted to marry the woman, What is the problem with you proposing? I'm not chasing no man. I'm just not going to. I feel like at the end of the day, if you wanted to be with somebody, it shouldn't get to a point where that person has to do that. That's just my opinion. That's my opinion. Everybody else may have a different opinion, but I'm not. I personally would never propose to a man. Not going to. I'll just be single forever because I don't want to feel like you settled for me because I proposed to you. How many people got proposed to in Disney in front of public, and then when they got home, it wasn't no wedding because I didn't want to embarrass you in public. You're not about to embarrass me altogether because I'm not doing it. And I've literally seen somebody get proposed to, and the person said yes, and then it was like when they got home, they broke up with the person because they didn't want to embarrass him. What's my word proposing to a man while having the equal opportunity and rights? I said what I said. They ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm not.
Question.
I'm not.
What if you've only been dating for like 6 months? And like,
Okay, go ahead, finish.
you've only been dating for 6 months. He hasn't, like, but that means 6 months is still relatively short.
Mm-hmm.
But you know,
Mm-hmm.
would you still propose to him?
I was dating you for 6 months, and I knew. Did I propose to you? You asked the question. I'm asking.
No.
Okay, then. I'm not going to. I already knew, but I'm not going to propose to you. I'm not going to do that. It's just not something that's in my DNA. It's not in my makeup, and it's not in my will and want. Because I feel like every man in this world know when it's time for them to make somebody their wife. They know the person that they met when they want to marry them. They know that person. You know, men be with women 15 years, never marry them, break up with that woman, find somebody else, and marry them in 2 weeks. Why? Because that woman was never your wife in the first place. You knew you wasn't going to marry that woman. She was a placeholder. So why? And then women sitting back talking about why did he take so long for me and he married? Because he wasn't intending on marrying you. When you know, you know. So I'm not going to sit here and wait and sit here and propose to you when you know men are built differently than women. This is just my opinion. Everybody else have different opinions, but men are built differently than women. Men are, as much as they don't want to believe it, are just as emotional as women. They make decisions in their mind up front. How many times have you seen, not just on TV, but your friends, your homeboys, I'm going to marry her, that's my wife. You saying it because you mean it. You saying it because you mean it. That's just my opinion.
I mean, I can be emotional. I can admit that.
Maybe the man doesn't want to chase a woman if you want the man.
What do you mean by that?
Maybe the man doesn't want to chase the woman if you want the man.
You need clarification?
Yeah, I need clarification on that because I don't want to take that wrong. We already knew Siobhan's response to this. She's from the old school. And there need to be more people from the old school. Stop embarrassing yourself. I'm not going to stop embarrassing yourselves doing this stuff. Did you guys hear Corey Holcomb talking about TD Jakes and what goes on in Hollywood? It's on YouTube. I did not hear about that. But we just brought up Corey Holcomb a little while ago. So I can imagine. Tell us how you really feel, Siobhan. I will. I don't mind. I do not mind. There are a lot of women that are on the chase now compared to how things used to be. And you going to still chase. Why y'all out here fighting? Why y'all out here tearing up cars? Why y'all out here breaking into houses? Why y'all out here fighting these men and going to jail because they don't want you? They telling you. I'm not doing all that. I know one thing for sure. It hurt to get hit. I know two things for sure. I'm not fighting over no man. Have I not said that multiple times? I'm not fighting over no man. And I know three things for sure. I will be by myself to the end of time before I propose to a man. Because the second I do that, and he hasn't made in his mind that he want me, and he do marry me, and somebody else come along, I'm left. I'm left. You can always be a placeholder. Just not gonna do it. Women like to drop hints and get mad when they don't get in. I can't get out. When the guy doesn't get, instead of coming out and just saying it. It don't matter if you come out and just say it or drop hints. If they made the decision that they're not going to do it, they're not going to do it.
She did both. So, yeah.
No, I'm telling you because I lived it. I know. So But no matter what I lived, I still didn't propose. I think that's why we see a lot of women proposing now. Stop being impatient for to be. Stop being impatient to be married to be miserable. You impatient to be married to be miserable. You want the wedding, you want the dress, you want the ring, you want the pomp and circumstances, and then when it's time to do the work, you divorce because you didn't know what you was getting into. You just wanted all the pomp and circumstances. You just wanted to be celebrated, and you just wanted to say, "I'm married." You wanted to say you were somebody's wife. You didn't know that wasn't your husband. You just wanted to be somebody's wife. Hey, Sid, how are you?
Sid, thank you for being
Thank
here.
you for being here,
Thank you
fam.
for being a member.
Absolutely, we appreciate you. We hope Tampa is treating you well. I agree, Siobhan Preacher. I'm just telling my truth. I'll be from the old school. A man takes a wife. Yes, absolutely, 100%. I'm old school. If a woman proposed to me, I feel like she stole my spotlight. I could have had something special planned. Then are you going to say yes? Sid Cruiser, your name came up on the deep end of the pool. If a woman did propose to you, would you say yes? Like, what would be your response? Because obviously, you probably weren't ready to propose because you weren't sure. So, what would you say?
Yeah, like I don't like confrontation. Sorry, I don't like confrontation in public, and I don't like being embarrassed in public. Like,
Yeah,
you know that.
Yeah.
So I would probably, if it was in public, I would probably say yes if it was in public.
And then what happens after you get home? Then you got to fight because you got to now break up with that person you just said yes to. Or you're going to get to the altar and be like, you know what?
How far can I drag this?
How far are you going to let it go?
Hey, man, I don't think I can.
Panther Agents don't join Parker speed dating in February. Is it going to be in February? We might have made that in March. We already got something for February. Listen, I saw 2 people announce their divorce on Christmas Eve. Take your time, friends. Not announce a divorce.
Did you personally wait a minute. Tell us more.
I want to know. Too.
Yeah, I want to know more about that.
Do you think it's because of societal pressures, friends getting married, biological clock ticking, constant questioning by grandmas and aunts? I think it could be some societal pressure. I think it's a lot of social media pressure. I think a lot of it is. I think it's a lot of, and we all know this, for most of you who have gone to college, a lot of people go to college to find spouses, not necessarily to get an education. I do think they don't want to be the last friend or the friend that's wearing 27 dresses and never always the bridesmaid, never the bride. I think it's a mixture of things, but sometimes I think a lot of this stuff, like you said, is what you see around you and the people you're around. I really think that's what a lot of it is. I don't think it's so much the grandmas and aunts because they really don't care no more. I don't think
in the same situation.
Because grandmas and aunts aren't what our grandmas and aunts were. Grandmas and aunts now are your grandma's 40. Like, you know what I mean? Your grandma's 39. Your grandma ain't what we grew up as grandma, but your grandma been 65, 70. So grandmas and aunts now ain't thinking about it because they still trying to find theirs. It's different. Like, it is different now. So I think it's a lot of factors, but I do think it's a generational and societal change.
Also, you can have a baby without being married.
And then a lot of the times, what you fighting over? A lot of the times, what's the argument over? A lot of times, you fighting over a man or waiting for a man to propose to you that somebody else already owns. Like, I'm not about to do that. I'm not about to do that. Not so she already got the date. She already got the date. Not announce it, girl. We're gonna work together. Me, you, and Jen gonna work together off screen. I will be cruising in Tampa on the Carnival Paradise for Halloween cruise in 2024.
I'm glad you gave a date there because for a second there when I saw me cruising out of Tampa on the Carnival Paradise, my mind instantly went to the naked cruise.
Oh, the naked cruise. All of the above. I think it's a little bit of everything, but I really think grandmas and aunties are different now. I don't think it's the same caliber. It doesn't mean the man would say no. It doesn't mean the man would say no. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is If you've already made up your mind that's who you're going to be with, why is it taking it to the point that the woman feels like she has to do it to get what she wants? Why is there a fight?
Guys, because men are stupid.
I just say put a man in your closet and let him out when you need him. Problem solved. Clarence, you okay?
You mean kidnapping?
Well, we got to talk to Clarence next time we go over there and see how he doing. Oh, poor Clarence. Oh my goodness. I'm here for that.
Keep a sneaky link.
Not a sneaky link in the closet. So after how long does the guy have to propose? 6 months, 1 year, 5 years? Everybody has their own timeline. Everybody has their own timeline. It also depends on where you are in life. I feel like personally, the more time you give to somebody who don't want you, the less time you have to do things you want to do in life. And you shouldn't sit around letting people make other plans for your life.
I'll be completely 100%. Can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, well, I've been with Siobhan, let's just say 15 years. When we started this thing, we were spring chickens. We had all our reproductive organs were intact.
I think they're still intact, but
They're all intact. You know what I mean? But because I took so long to make up my mind and marry her, the one thing I wanted to do was always have a kid with my wife. But the longer I waited, the less of a chance that could occur. And because I played with time, it's just, it lessened my chances. If that's fair.
No, that's fair.
Fair to say.
No,
Okay.
that's fair. Because his timeline and my timeline were not the same. So, I mean, that's you deal with the consequences of your actions. So you have to know your spouse. You have to know your significant other. You have to know that person that you're with, and you have to understand that because you're in your head making a plan for somebody, that does not mean that other person is not making a plan for themselves. Because one thing I know for sure is that if I'm not your wife, I'm not promised to you. And my time and what I do and how I move is not promised to you. I don't have to prepare and do wifely duties for you and be a spouse for you if I'm not your wife. Therefore, I don't have to continuously make plans to sit around and wait for you. I need to make sure I'm prepared to move forward in my life the way I need to move forward. So if you are not sure, if you're not understanding the timeline of the other person, if you're not sure of what you want, stop wasting people's time and holding on to people. Stop holding on to people and playing with people's life, because people might have their own life plan, and things could change. Things could change, and the what you do now may affect something that happens down the road.
And I personally did not think I got this much time. This is, it'll be what it is, and then it ended up affecting me. When you're in it, you don't think about what's going to happen down the road.
Yeah. So let's see here. Yeah, yeah. She said an example. It's not shareable, but she said that.
Oh, okay.
Liam, my wife told me she wasn't going to sit around and wait forever for me to ask her, so I gave it a year before I asked. People are clear and concise with what they want, and it's up to you how much time they allow you to spend and waste. And I 100% agree. If we see Sid vlogging and not holding the camera, it's the man from the closet. I know that's right. Go D. That's right. You gotta make your statements clear. Feeling near, that's proposing in a way. Listen, I 100% am here for you standing on your principles and what you want. And if it does not align with somebody else's, if your principles and your timeline don't align with somebody else's, don't spend that time waiting for somebody else to get in line with you. I agree with that. If I'm not the wife, no wifey duties. No wifey duties.
Yeah, that pisses me off is that I see some people being given like husband titles and like husband things when they're not husbands.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I wasn't a recipient of that because I was, but now to take a 60,000 foot view of it, I hate it. I hate it because you shouldn't be given certain things.
And all it does is allow people to procrastinate. To me, my opinion, it allows people to procrastinate with your time and your emotions. And so, I don't want a relationship with a man because I want to always remain friends with my baby's daddy. Well, it sounds like that is your relationship. If that's more important than having a relationship with a spouse, then that is your relationship.
And look, people who've had kids outside of marriage, we've all had this rose color like, oh, I'm gonna marry my baby's parent. Like we've all been there. I've been there. But it's like at some point either you're done with them or they're done with you.
Yeah.
And you just move on. And
I think a lot of it was I made timelines clear, but I didn't make them clear enough. I did a lot of hinting instead of making them clear. Once I solidified the timeline, it was just like, this is it, and I'm not playing, and he saw it wasn't playing. Now you got to make a choice about what you want to do. I'm not.
And this wasn't, and I think Liam said, like, oh, no, that's just make a decision. Like, just you've got to make a decision.
Let's just say one announcement was an IG story and her husband sleeping on another woman, and the caption, "I hope you enjoy your new family," and tag him.
Oh, Jesus.
Ooh, wait. Oh, wait.
Nope.
Thank you, Shiro. I appreciate
Unlock
that.
the door.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I also think that the man may not propose if they were in a previous toxic relationship, so that might be hesitation there. And if the woman asks, might break the nervousness of her asking.
I guarantee you, I would like to take a poll. Because I don't want to throw out a fake number. I would like to take a poll of how many men would say, I think it's probably too deep to put in like our community tab, but I would like to know how many men would say yes and stick to it and not like be like, yeah, like and not change it once they 2 weeks and like, oh snap.
Yeah, I'm definitely not second guessing your opinion, and I 100% agree.
No, this is a dialogue.
Yeah. If that's something that it is quite possible, but I also know, I think, and I have said before here, once Brandon and I started dating, I had to learn how to fight with him because of a previous toxic relationship. So there are things that can drag on from other relationships to new relationships, and if you don't grow and learn from those experiences, it's going to always be something that's going to hinder you from something greater. Because just because one person did something does not mean that's what the other person deserves. So it's like the next person is going to be punished because of something that the first person did. But I can definitely see that happening because we're all human and emotions, unfortunately, lead before anything. I definitely can see that. Right, and that was all on Christmas Eve before my morning coffee.
You
woke up your coffee in. Jeez. I proposed and was engaged March of 2023, but because of the lack of respect for me, I needed it summer 2023. A woman in a relationship shouldn't. I ended it. Sorry, a woman in a relationship shouldn't be texting her ex good morning every morning. And now, Dad, go to no. No. Good for you. And if they texting that, it's for I can't speak for other folks, but no.
Yeah.
You right. You right. Good for you. Good for you for taking a stand. Good for you. Cause no.
Damn, go on with this.
Y'all, look at this. This has been great. It's already 10 o'clock. What else we got?
Not C said hell no.
No, just no.
I'm gonna go eat Lord.
Yeah, no. That's
Everybody coming through.
yeah, no. That was hard. That's a hard one, and I don't blame you.
Hey, and we don't take this for granted. Some of these things are sensitive, and we don't know. You know, we obviously don't. We don't know some of you personally, but the fact that you were comfortable enough to share that with us and your experience with us, it means a lot to us, and we greatly appreciate it. Because you didn't have to do that. But we appreciate you sharing that, and you know, we appreciate you.
Yeah, we absolutely do. If we are vibing, I would propose, but I wouldn't rule out if she proposed. See, that's good though. It's good that you know that and you know your boundaries. But what if y'all weren't and she proposed? That's the thing. Like, you know what I mean? That's my thing. What if she thought one thing was happening, but you really didn't? What if you had plans to leave and you was just trying to make a soft exit?
You were gonna do it, right?
You was gonna do it at Christmas on IG. Break her over text, and then she down on one knee in front of Mickey Castle. What you gonna do? Like, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of things you got. I guess it's more about reading the room. If she knows her significant other, and that's what she chooses to do, more power to the progressive woman. That's just not me. I ain't that progressive. I'm just not that progressive. Okay, I'm not. I'm just not. Not at Christmas.
There's a much more uncensored version of what Siobhan says. That's much more hilarious.
See, I'll text it to you.
And the first time I heard it, it was one of the funniest thing I've ever heard.
I will text it to you personally, because that was very much a censored version of
it. And it was. I said something, and like without thinking, she said, "I would rather X, Y, and Z." I was like, "That was quick."
Because I meant what I said, and I'm not going to. I'm just not going to. But guys, let's see. Feeling D. I was raised by old school, so ain't no way I let a woman propose. But ain't gonna lie though, it was the scariest thing I've ever done in my life. Propose.
I think the scariest part of mine was not that you were going to say no. It was just like, man, I hope everything I'm trying to land, everything I'm trying to like make sure goes perfectly, I hope that goes well. That's the part I was nervous about. I was also nervous like the kind of the weekish before I hand, because we had just had that big, you know.
Yeah.
So I was nervous because I was just nervous about. I was more nervous about the pre than the during. I was just hoping everything during went well.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if that's what Phil was anchoring it, but
yeah.
You just want to make sure. You just want to hit your spots. You just want to make sure everything goes perfectly.
Were you more scared to propose, or were you more scared to actually get married?
Like the day of?
Yeah.
I was nervous the date of, not because I was second guessing a decision, just because after this point today, my life is never going to be the same.
Yeah.
And that is kind of nerve wracking. I wasn't nervous about marrying. I wasn't second guessing that at all. It's just like, after today, my life is not the same at all.
Right.
So that's the way I probably was.
I'm responsible for this. All is in my hands. Mm-hmm. It's not just me anymore. Like all that stuff.
Yeah, it's like this is real.
Yeah.
My life is changing after this. After today, it would never. Prior to 6 o'clock on April 30th, anything after 6 o'clock on April 30th is not the same anymore.
Right.
And that part is no brainer.
Right. I agree. Hey, how are you? Thanks for being
here. Yeah, thank you for being a member as well.
Absolutely. I'm late. Vegas gave us the cooties. Oh no.
No.
Oh no. Well, we're gonna pray for y'all to have a speedy recovery. We appreciate that. And thank you for the questions. We're gonna break some of those out probably next week. And if you haven't heard, we're doing a love and marriage show. So if you and your husband want to sign up, we'd be more than happy to have you. The link should be floating around in the chat.
We've had enough material tonight.
Yeah.
we've been really doing after dark since like 8:30.
Yeah. Liam said, yeah, because we're scared of rejection.
I don't like rejection. Yeah. But that was in like a previous life when you're trying to actually like high school, college, when you're trying to
let's see here. Value should not have an expiration date, but unfortunately we lose a lot these days in the name of being progressive. I agree. I 100% agree. Everything Brandon is saying is spot on. I was so high, not on anything, that it was a blur, the proposal and the ceremony. Just being in the moment of it and just trying to like get through it.
It is a
adrenaline.
It is a blur.
Yeah. It happened fast.
It was a blur. And like I remember that day I just went out to Target and walked around Target for like an hour.
Yeah.
Just kind of get some clarity and get some peace of mind and get away from people, because I know, again, once I get back to the hotel, it is and I was just standing up there. It was just like, man, this is
crazy.
And I also have this thing was like, man, people are here to see. All these people are here to support us, and that is overwhelming, because people didn't have to. We say this all the time. Y'all could have been anywhere.
Yeah.
But y'all are here with us, and the fact that we had so much support from people coming from all over the place. I had my grandma at the time who never traveled, ever, show up and spent the night.
Yeah.
Never did that.
Yeah.
You had people from New Jersey, like you had people flying and driving in. It's like all the support for us. We're just saying words to each other.
Yeah. Kind of like we feel about y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where we get that.
Yeah. It's just like that's so overwhelming that I was just like, wow. Wow.
Yeah. And we had a lot of people at our wedding that we did not intend on our wedding being that big. Like, we had people show up that were not invited. They just booked the hotel and showed up to the wedding.
Some people didn't even book hotels.
Some people didn't even book hotels. That's another thing.
Michael Scott.
My husband didn't propose. He told me I was going to be his wife, and a year afterwards, I got my official down on the knee proposal after 23 years of marriage. Like I said earlier, a man makes up his mind. When he makes up his mind, that's it. That's it. And that's exactly what I was talking about. Yeah, I ain't playing about that down on my knee proposal. You gonna give me that? you gonna give me that?
And just like, I'm not even trying to be funny. Women, like the down on the knee thing, has a lot of different connotations. That, like, it just means a certain thing. Mm-hmm. So
yeah. Do you guys remember how Mindy and I got married, never proposed, nor did she? Yeah,
I remember. I remember the story.
Yeah, you're right, Brandon. Scared of rejection is first time, but now if I got rejected, the fear of it isn't as bad. I still would like it, but I'm not scared as I was when I was in my 20s.
Yeah. Again, that's also, for me personally, came from like being shy and being the only child, mm-hmm. and just like not having like a lot of social interactions. Also was another mm-hmm. reason why I was like wasn't confident in myself to go up to a female and
right.
I've never dated anyone that I did not go to school with or I didn't meet at work. Because I just wasn't going to go to somebody out in public and speak. It's always been work or school.
You had to know them already in some kind of form of fashion.
Yeah. That mitigated the rejection possibility because, in those instances you can kind of play stuff off where if it doesn't happen, then it's just like ha ha ha, joking kind of thing.
Yeah. She said that's sweet at Tell T. That was sweet. Her story. It was. He made up his mind. And he got what he wanted. Good for him. Good for him. I also say that about what's another couple. Kayla Marr. What did they date? It was really short. It was a really short amount of time. And then when I saw him in person, when I finally met Marcus in person, I was like, good for you. Like I gave him a shot. I think they dated like 6 weeks or something before they decided they were going to be together and move in together and all that stuff. It was a short amount of time because he said he knew. So nobody likes cold calling. Nobody. Not even salespeople. I think his grandmother buried my underwear when she took me to Wait. I think his
grandmother buried my underwear when he took me to visit them for Thanksgiving weekend when we were dating. She put the root on me.
I felt like that's what she was getting at before I could get it out. That's probably why I kept stuff.
What's that? I don't know what this is.
You don't know what roots are?
I don't know in this connotation what that means.
You don't know, but you do understand. Okay, we'll talk about it later. I don't like to get stuff out. But yeah, I got you.
Okay.
Yeah. It's okay, baby. It's okay. Bear draws. Y'all from Louisiana.
Yeah, that's that. Sound like is it like a?
She just said she put root on me.
Is that a voodoo thing?
She just said roots. Dude, you don't know what people say when they.
No, I've never heard that.
You never heard working roots?
No, I have not.
Really?
I have not.
Oh wow! I thought that's the thing. That's what they call it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Wow. Huh. She said, "Is that a thing?" I don't want to know if that's a thing. Good night, sis. See you later. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. I don't want to know if that's a thing either. But I think we're ready to wrap it up too because I'm probably going to eat something. These nerds ain't gonna last long. Maybe they're from South Carolina. I only knew about making a man some spaghetti, and I was like, folks are crazy. Yeah, that's the one I heard first. And I heard that in like middle school, and I was like, "Why would you do that?"
I'm gonna find out about these when we get off this because
you never heard that one?
No.
Oh, it's disgusting. It is disgusting. You heard nothing about shoes on the bed?
I may have heard that one, but I'm not 100% certain.
Yeah, no. Brandon, if you go to Louisiana, stay away from spaghetti. Yeah. You could probably work it out if you think about it long enough. I swear she did. I never found those underwear once I left that visit. She did that voodoo stuff, then joked with me about it before she died. She told him I was going to be his forever. Girl, you better go find them trouble. Well, it's done now. You love them, and that's all that matters. That's just nasty. Well, it's been fun. Yeah, we better wrap it up. I've heard many things, and they are very crazy. All right. Phil. Yeah. Whatever you're thinking right now, the answer is probably yes. Whatever you're thinking, the answer. Don't you look it up. Don't put that on your phone. Now I told you to start giving stuff out. Oh, thank you so much. We appreciate you making it rain. Thank you, Liam. We appreciate you. And thank you, everyone, for an amazing Talk to Me Thursday.
Thank you.
That's what you see. One more time. She didn't get it. Thank you all for being here. We will see you guys next week, and we will have a vlog before the live. So look for that premiere. We will have that posted early enough where you guys can set your notification bells. We appreciate you being here, and thank you for making this the great
absolutely.
first.
This is awesome.
Yeah, the great first Thursday back. We appreciate you guys so much. And with that being said, Parker's out.
Watching, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. This is Brandon.
And this is Siobhan. And we are
Parker's on the go.